ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। As we said last class, we have to see the four shabdas. Ikaranta, Napumsakalinga Shabda, Asti, Sakti, Dadi, and Akshi. So these four words, you see the Sutra Pata, 7-1 section. 7-1 section, we have the Sutram, 7-1-75. Yes, here it is. Napumsakasya Jalataha, Iko Achi Vibhakto, Tritiyadishu, Bhashita Pumskam Tumbatkavalasya, Asti, Dadi, Sakti, Akshna, Anam Udataha. Tritiyadishu coming as Anuvrit. Tritiyadishu, of course, ik letter is coming. Ikaha, Asti, Dadi, Sakti, Akshi. They are Nigantanga and Ajadi. So Tritiyadishu. Tritiyadishu, Dr. Achi is also understood. Ajadi Bhaktishu, Pareshu. Anangadesha Bhavati. 7-1-7. The Sutra also we have seen before. Before it is there, this document itself discussed before. The Shabda we have not seen, we will see today, but it is discussed. So 7-1-75. That example, let's just copy from the website only. You will see the document. Tritiya examples and all you will see. So Asti, Dadi, Sakti, Akshi. Etesham Shabdanam Tritiyadishu. Akshi coming as Anuvruti, even though it is not seen in the Sutra Pata. Ajada Vivakti Pratyaya Pare. So Ajada Vivakti Pratyaya Pare. Anangadesha Bhavati Udataha Cha. Udataha Swara. So now let us see. Only from Tritiyadishu. So Tritiyadishu Ajadi Bhakti Pratyeshu means Ta, Nye, Nas, Nasi, Os, Am, then Me. These places. Anang Adesha Bhavati. Other things are same as the general Napumsakalinga Prakaram, what we have seen, the same, like Vari Shabda. So Asti plus Su, Sumo Napumsakatulu, therefore Asti. Asti plus Au, Pratama Vivakti Vivachanam. Then by 7119, Napumsakat, Ongaha Shi. Then Ajadi Vivakti Pratyeshi, Kochi Vakto, by that sutra, Nummagama. Then Asti Niti Rupam. Asti plus just Sarvanamastani Pratyaya. Then just will be replaced by she, just Shasoto Shiki. Then by the same sutra 7173 Kochi Bhakto Numbavati. Then Sarvanamastane Chasanbuddho by the Rupada Dirgattam, Upada to Nakara. So Asti, Asti, then Asti Ni Dirupam. So Asti, 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 Astini, Astini. Pratama, the same. Tvitiya also same. Asti, Astini, Astini. Then Tritiya Dishu. So here only Ajadi Bhakti Pratyaya Pare. Anang iti Nit Adeshaha. Nicha by the Parivasha. Sarvasya Sthane. In the place of Asti, Anang Adesha will come. Anang is Anekala Adesha, but it is Nit Adesha. Therefore, Natu Sarvasya Sthane, Kintu Antyasya Sthane, Alontyasya. Therefore, Asti Shabdasya Ikarasya Sthane. Anang. In the Anang, Nakara is iterator, I is also iterator. So, An will be the content. So, replacing Ikara by An. And after this the pratyaya beginning with vowel, Ajadi Vakti pratyaya pari Echi bound by that, it gets Basagnya. So therefore, what will happen? And this is like Rajan Shabda now. Rajan plus Ta. Allopanaha we apply. Same thing. This becomes Ananta. So Anantasya, Akarasya, Basangikasya, Anantasya, Akarasya, Lopaha, Lopam, Kurta, therefore, Astana iti Rupam. This is 3-1. Then Asti plus Bhyam, Asti plus Asti Bihi, Asti plus Me. Here also same. Anangadesha, then Alloparaha, then to the form. Ikara replaced by Anang, then Allopanaha, Astane, like Ragni. Then Astibhyaha, Panchami, Ekavacham. Same thing. Ajadi Vakti Pratyaya Pare, 7175 by that Anangadesha, then Allopanaha will apply. Therefore, Anantasya Akarasya, Basangikasya, Anantasya Akarasya Lopaha, therefore Astanaha. Astibhyaha. 6-1 also same as 5-1. Astanaha. Asti plus Hos. Same. Anangadesha, then Astoho. Asti plus Am. Here Rasvanadya Ponut. Will you apply Rasvanadya Ponut or Anangadesha? Here no Vartikam denies this. Denies the Adesha of Anang. So therefore, here what happens? It is Anangadesha Bhavati, not Rasvanadya Ponut. Paratva. Here you can apply Paratva. 7175. Because it is once it is replaced by Anam, where is Nut? How can Nut will come? It becomes Alanta, not Rasvanadya Ponut. Cannot apply. Rasvanadya Ponut requires a condition that the Pratipadikam must be Rasva. Once it is Ikara replaced by Anangadesha, then where is Rasva? Where is vowel? So therefore, you cannot apply Rasvanadya Ponut. Anangadesha Bhavati, then Astnam. Allopanaha, then Astnam. Asti plus Me. Here what happens? Same thing. Ajadi Vakti Pratyaya Pare. Anangadeshaha, then Allopanaha Astani. But here we have Rajan Shabda. Like Rajan Shabda, 2 forms. Here also we have 2 forms. Rajan Shabda, Ragi, Rajani. How do we have two forms? By what sutra? Do you remember?
Vibhasha Nishu.
Vibhasha Gnisho. So Vibhasha Gni. And she, Vibhasha Gni, she is for Napumsakalinga. That is why Napumsakalinga, Nama, Namani, Namani, two forms we have. So Saptami Bhakti, Ekavachanam, they have two forms. So optional form would be Anangadesha and Lopa of Akara is optional. Therefore, Astani. So Astani, Astani. See? Rupadvayam. Then Astanoho, same as 6-2. Then Asti, Shu, Shattam. Sambodhana, same. Sambodhana 8-1, what will happen? This is like Vari. So one is Sumanapam Sakataluk. Second one is we have like Vari. Vari will become Sumanapam Sakataluk. After that, Asvasya
Rasvasya
Gunaha.
Gunaha.
Aste will happen. So this is also possible, two forms. So 7-1 and 8-1, we have two forms. Then other forms same as Pratama. Asti, Astini, Astini. So this is a Shabda. Ikarantaha Napumsakalingaha Asti Shabdaha. Asti, Astini, Astini, Asti, Astini, Astini. Then get the forms. Okay. Simple. Same thing for Dadi, Sakti. But anyway, I have written Dadi, same. Dadi, Dadini, Dadi, Dadi, Dadini, Dadi. I don't need to explain, you can understand. Same sutra applies. Sumana Pumsaka look for 1-1. Then we know how is replaced by she. Therefore, Num, then you get the form. And Saranamastana Pratyaya Pare, she comes, then Num again, Yerupa. Padadigattam, therefore, Dadini. So Dadi, Dadini, Dadini. Dadi, Dadini, Dadini. Dadi plus ta, here only. That is, she applied the sutra. Ajadi Vakti Pratyeshu, Ananga Desha Bhavati. This is their sutra, Asti, Dadi, Sakti, Akshnam, Anangiti. 7175. Then Alopanaha, therefore you will have the form Tadna. This is Shabda is given the Shabda Manjari. So this Shabda you can see, it's even though it is Ikaranta, it is Tadna because of this Sutra. 7175. Tadna, which ordains Anangadesha. Therefore you get Anangadesha followed by Allopanaha, therefore you get Dadna. Unlike Varina. Okay. So Dadna. Then we have Dadibhya. Dadibihi. Then Dadi plus Nge. Same. Anangadesha, Lopanaha, Dadne. Dadibhyam, Dadibhyaha. Dadi plus Nes. Dadi plus Nes. Anangadesha, Lopanaha, Dadnaha. Dadnaha. Dadibhyam. Dadibhyaha. Then Shashti. That also Dadnaha. And Dadnoho. Anangadesha, Lopanaha. Dadnoho. Then Dadi plus Am. Dadnam. Here also same reason. You cannot ordain Rasvanadya Nut Sutra. Because once Anangadesha is ordained, it is no more Rasvanta, it's no more Ikaranta, it becomes Nakaranta. So therefore, Dadna, Allopanaha applies, Dadna. And Saptami, you have two forms, like Rajan. So Dadi plus Ni, Dadni, and Dadani. Ragi, Rajani, Tadvat. Two forms. Vibhasha Ishyoho. By that sutra, Anantasya Basangakarasya Lopaha Bhavati Vikalpena. Then Dadnoho Dadishu. Then Sambodhana Guna will happen even though Pratyaya becomes Luk. The same reason, Ikochi Bhakto that becomes Nyapaka. So Rasvasya Gunaha will apply optionally. So Edadi, Edade. Rupam, two forms. Edadi, edade, edadini, edadini. So this is Dadi Shabda, different from Vari Shabda. You can note. Then the next Shabda is Sakti. Sakti also same. Sakti, Saktini, Saktini. Sakti, Saktini, Saktini. Then Saktana, Tritiya Ekavachanam. Saktana, Saktibhyam, Saktivihi. Chaturthi would be? What is the form?
Saktne, Saktibhyam, Saktibhyam.
Saktane, right? Saktane. Then Panchami?
Saktibhya. Okay.
5-1.
Saktnaha.
Saktanaha. Saktanaha. Saktibhyam. Saktibhyaha. Shashti.
Saktnaha.
Then
Saktnaha.
Saktanaha. Saktnoho.
Saktnam.
Saktnam. Saptami.
Saktni.
Saktni.
Two forms. Saktani. Saktani.
Saktani.
Then Saktnoho.
Saktishu.
Saktishu. Okay. Sambodhana.
Two forms. He Saktni, He Saktne.
Saktni and Saktni.
Is Sakti. Is Sakte. Right?
Sakti.
Not Saktne. No Nakara there. Is Sakti. Is Sakte.
Yeah.
Num will come only with Tritiya Adeshu, not for Sambodhana Pratama, right? Okay. Therefore, E Sakti, E Saktne, E Sakti, E Sakte, E Saktini, E Saktini, E Saktini. So the Sakti Shabda. The last one is Akshi. Akshi isn't in we saw in Samasa. Samasa or somewhere is Akshi. Akshi, Akshini. So here also same. Karata Shabda, Napumsaka, Akshi. Akshi then what?
Akshi plus so Akshi. Akshini. Akshini.
Yes. Nattam happens because Ksha is there. Chakara. So Nattam. So Akshi, Akshini, Akshini, Akshi, Akshini, Akshini.
Akshini.
Tritiya Ekavachanam.
Anangadeshaha will come. So Akshna.
Akshna Pratyaksha. Right. Akshna Pratyaksha. So Akshna, then
Akshibhyam.
Akshibhyam,
Akshibhihi.
Akshibihi. Then Chaturthi.
Akshni.
Akshibhyam.
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 Panchami.
Akshnaha.
Akshnaha.
Akshibhyam. Akshibhyam.
Shashti.
Akshnaha.
Akshnaha.
Akshnoho.
Akshnam.
Akshnam.
Panchami.
Akshna. Akshnaha, Akshnoho, Akshnam. Saptami.
Akshnam. Akshni.
Akshne. Akshini.
No.
Akshni, Akshani.
Akshini. Two forms.
Akshni, Akshani. Okay. Then Akshnaho, Akshi, Shu. Sambodhana will be
He Akshi, He Akshay.
Akshi. Akshi.
E Akshini, E Akshini. Right? So this is Akshi Shabda. Say. Now, if you see this Shabda Munjari, we have got all the Shabda in the Napumsakalinga Prakarana. So all the Shabdas or the Shabda Munjari, almost, yeah, all are covered. You can check later. Napumsakalinga Prakarana, all the Shabdas, but the Shabdas which are not there, even Shabda Munjari also we have covered. Now, in the last class, as I told, this Shabda is the in the Vishesha Shabda, Vibhagaha, Pullinga Prakaranam, here, Aikshvaka. Aikshvaka. You see the form. Aikshvaka is descendant of Ikshvaku, Gotrapatya. one who comes under the Gotra or the Janapada, which is ruled by a king, can be referring to a place which is ruled by a king. The king is referred to by the name. That is also possible. Dynasty, which is called. So we'll see what there's some Tadita Sutras related to it. Now here, Ikshvaku Vamsha. But the Pratipadikam is Aikshvaka, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Aikshvaka Shabdaha it is. So Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Aikshvaka. So when you decline that, Aikshvakaha, Aikshvako, like Ramaha Ramo, right? Like Ramaha Ramo, Aikshvakaha, Aikshvako. Then after that, what happens? We take the rupam of Ikshvaka. From Ikshvaka only the word Ikshvaka has come. Okay. The word Ikshvaka is a Tadita word, which has come from Ikshvaku. Now, if you see here, Bhagavachana Rupam, Ikshvakavaha. Ikshvakaha, like what Shabda? He himself says, like what Shabda? Guru Shabda. Guru, because Ikshvaku Ukaranta. Guru Guravaha. Similarly, Ikshvakuhu, Bhagavachana only you have to take. Ita Guru becomes Guravaha. Ikshvaku becomes Ikshvakavaha. Right? Ikshvakavaha. So in all Bhagavachanam you will have these forms. Ikshvakaha, Ikshvako, Ikshvakavaha. In Bhagavachanam only you will have the form like that of the Guru. From Ikshvaku, the word Ikshvaka has come. And the form of Ikshvaku is Ukaranta, like Guru Shabda, and Bhagavachana form would be like Ikshvaku, like Guru Shabda, whereas Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam will be like Rama Shabda. So this is Akaranta Shabda. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam will be like Rama Shabda, Akaranta Shabda. Bhagavachanam will be like Guru Shabda. Guru Shabda means it is Ukaranta, but the Pratipadikam is Ikshvaka. But it has come from the word Ikshvaku by the addition of some Tadita Pratyaya. So that word had to be taken, and whose Bhagavachana Rupam would be the form of this Shabda. Understand? So therefore, Aikshvakaha, Aikshvako, Ikshvakavaha, Aikshvakam, Aikshvako, Ikshvakun, like Gurun, right? And what will be Tritiya? Aikshvak, tell me, you can tell that easy. Ramayana becomes, like Ramayana here, it would be
Aishvakena, Kaishvakena,
Aikshvakabhyam, then
Abhyam, Ishvakabihi,
Ikshvakubihi,
Gurubihi, Ishvakubihi.
Ikshvakubihi, then Chaturthi.
Aishvakaya.
Very good.
Aishvakabhyam, then
Ishvakubhi.
Ishvakebhya.
Not
Ishvak, I'm sorry, Ishvak
Gurubhyaha. Ikshvakubhyaha.
Yeah. Okay.
Panchami.
Aishvakat.
Aishvakat, Aishvabhyam,
Ikshvakubhyaha, not Aish. When it comes to Bhagavatam, you have to be alert. It's like it is Pratipadikam, you have to take it as Ikshvaku or Bhagavachanam. Ikshubhyaha, Ikshvakubhyaha. Shashti. Aikshvakasya, then
Aishvakayoho,
Ikshvakuna, Guruna, Dirgatva. Ikshvakunam.
Kunam.
Nattam also will happen.
Hmm.
Then Saptami would be Rame.
Aishvake.
Rame.
Aikshvake.
Aishvake.
Aishvakayoho.
Ikshva
Ikshvakushu.
Ishvak.
Ikshvakushu. Then Sambodhana would be Aishvaka.
Aishvaka.
Aishvakau. Then
Ikshvakavaha.
Ikshvakavaha. Guravaha, right? Ikshvakavaha, as it is seen here. Same. So this is what we are going to see. Even in the website, if you can see, such shabdas are there in the Shabda part. All those shabdas are covered. You see that. See, for example, Panchala Shabda. How do you decline Panchala? So declination we will do first so that be easy. Panchala also same. Akarantaha Pullingaha Panchala Shabdaha. So decline this.
Rama Shabda.
Panchalaha.
Kala. Panchalaha. Panchalo. Panchalaha.
No. That Bhagavachanam,
No.
this word has derived from Panchala. Panchala become Panchala. So that would be
Tadita.
Panchalaha.
Okay.
So if you see the Shabda, Panchalaha. Okay, you have to remember this. Panchalaha, Panchalo, Panchalaha. Because Panchala, from Panchala only it has come. How it has come, we are going to see that. Panchalam, Panchalo. Like Raman, Panchala is a Pratipadika for Bhagavachanam. You have to take like that. Okay. Panchalan. Panchalena Panchalabhyam. Panchalaiki, like Ramaiki. Panchalaya Panchalabhyam. Panchalebhya, Ramebhya, right? Panchala, the Panchalabhyam. Panchalebhya. Panchalasya, Panchalayoho. Ramanam, Panchalanam.
Lana.
Panchale,
Ale.
Panchalayoho. Panchale.
Panchaleshu.
Panchaleshu. E Panchala, E Panchalo, E Panchalaha. Next Shabda you take. That's also here, like the Yaska. Yaska, the word is derived from Yaska. So Yaskaha, Yasto, Yaskaha. Yastam, Yasto, Yaskana. So Yaskaha, Yastana, Yaskaihi, Yaskebhyaha, Yaskebhyaha, Yaskanam, Yaskeshu, like that. Other forms, same as Rama. Next Shabda also. Kharapayana. This is derived from Karapa, therefore it is different. Just note this we will not see. We have to see Tadita, how it comes and all. So Karapayanaha, Karapayano, Karapaha. Karapaha, like Ramaha, Karapa is a word. From that this is derived. So Karapaha, Karapan, Karapehi. Not Karapa is cockroach. Karapa is a place at the moment. Similarly, Basteya. What is the Pratipadikam? Okay, wait, from what word is this derived? Basteya, Tadita word. Huh?
Vastu.
No. Think. See the forms and think. From what word is this word is?
Vainateya, like that.
Yeah, like Vainateya. So from what word, from what Vishpratipadikam, the word Basteya is derived.
Basti.
You have to see the Bhagavachanam.
Yeah.
Basti. Basteyaha is a Bhagavachanam. Like Harayaha. Harayaha Pratipadikam is Hari. Basteyaha Pratipadikam is Basti. So Basteyaha Basteyo. Bastayaha. Like Arishabda. Now here is Arishabda. So it is not like everything is Rama Shabda. Okay, we have to see from which word it is derived. This time. So Basteyaha, Bastin, Bastivihi, Bastivihi, Bastivihi. Ikshvak is Guru Shabda. Here it is Ikaranta Shabda. So Basteya. Next one Maitreya. Maitreyaha, Maitreyo. It is from which Shabda?
Mitrava.
Mitri.
Guravaha, like that. No, Yakara also is there.
Yakara also. Ikshvakavaha. So it should be Mitrayu.
Mitrayu.
Mitrayu. Right, something like that. Mitrayu. So that from that you get Maitreya. Similarly, Gargya, we are going to see that. Gargya, Atreya, from Atri you get Ikaranta. Atrihi, Atri, Atreya. So Atreya, Atri, Atribihi, etc. Atreya, Gotropatya. Bharga, similarly, Bharga from the word Bhrigu, right? Bhrigur, Vaivārunihi. Bhrigu Apatya Puman Bhargava, right? Son of Bhrigu.
Yeah.
So Bhargavaha, Bhargavo, Bhrigu is the word. So
Bhrigava.
Bahuvachanam would be Bhrigu, Bhrigu, Bhrigavaha.
Brikavavaha.
So Bhrigavaha, Bhrigun, Bhrigubihi, Bhrigubhyaha, iti Rupan. Okay. So it's simple. This is Ekavacham, Divachanam like Rama Shabda. Bhagavachanam, you have to take the original Pratipadikam from which the Tadita word is derived. That Rupam would be Bhagavachanam. Similarly, Kautsa. Kautsa, the word is derived from Ku has become Kau. Kutsa. Kutsa is the word. Kautsaha, Kautsau. Kutsaha. Kautsam, Kautsau. Kutsana. Kautsena, Kautsabhyam. Kutsaihi. Therefore, Kutsebhyaha, Kutsebhyaha. The form will be like that. Like Rama Shabda. Kutsanam. Okay. Kutseshu. Similarly, Vasishta. Vasishta, the word derived from. Who is Vasishta? Son of?
Vasishta.
Who is son of Vasishta? Narayanam Padmam Vasishtam.
Vasishta.
Then Shakti.
Vyasa.
Shakti. Shakti is Vasishta, right? Shakti Potram Akal Masham Parasharat Vajam Mande Sukatatam Taponidim Vichan, right? Vishnu Sasnama. So Vasishta is a son of Vasishta. Vasishta, that is Shakti. Vasishtaha, Vasishta. Vasishta from the word it is derived. Therefore, Vasishtaha, Bhagavachan like Ramaha, Vasishtan, Vasishtaihi, Vasishtebhyaha. Understand? Therefore, all this Gautama from the word Gautama. Gautama is a rishi. Gautama. Gautama is, they say, is the Darshanika of Sankhya Darshana, right? That is also in Gautama. So Gautama ka Gautamo, the Gautama is a Pratipadika, original Pratipadikam, Gautamaha, Rama Shabda, Gautamaha, Gautaman, Gautamaihi, Gautamebhyaha iti, Bhagavachana Rupa. Angirasa, famous word, Angirasaha. Who is Angiras? Son of Angiras, right? So Angirasaha, Angiraso, Angirasa. So here it is. So, Angirasaha, Angiraso, Angirasaha. When you get Angirasaha, Angiras is a Pradipadika. Angiras is Sakaranta Shabda, like Vedhas, remember? Angiras is a Pradipadika. Vedhaha, Vedaso,
So you get
Vedasaha.
Vedaha.
So, Vedaha means you get Angihi, Angiraso, Angirasa. We have seen in the Shabda in the Mundaka. Right? Angihi, Angiraso, Angirasaha. So, Pratipadika means Angis. And we say Angihi, right? Son of Angihi. Angiras. Angirasa is a Pratipadikam. And the original Pratipadikam is what? Angis. Angi. Angihi. I mean, not Pratipadikam. Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam, like Veda Shabda, Angihi. And the Pratipadikam is Angis, like Vedas. And the Bhagavachanam of Vedas is Vedhaha. So here it becomes Angirasaha. The Bhagavachanam is Vedasaha. Shemita. Vedhaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha. So therefore here it becomes Angihi, Angiraso, Angirasaha. That Bhagavachanam is a form. So Angirasaha, Angirasaha. Then Vedobhihi. Remember? I hope you remember. Vedobhihi, Vedobhyaha, Vedas plus Bhyas. Padanta Sakara becoming Ru becomes Who then becomes Guna. I hope you all remember.
Yes.
We have seen all these things very
Yeah, yes.
elaborately. Vedobhyaha and Vedhona.
Oh,
So here, Angirasam, Angiras plus Am, Vedasam, not a Vedonam, so Veda, because Am comes, right? So Vedas plus Am, Vedasam. Then Angirasu. There we have this Repa is, Repa, what will happen to Repa? Here Repa is by the Sutra Supicha. By that. Visarga, it has become Visarga, right? Remember Supicha. Gir Shabda under
Yeah,
Visa
Dirgha,
Supicha.
Yeah, we saw Supicha.
What is it? Why Supicha is the Niyamana Sutra? What does it say? Karavasana Visajaniyaha. Then what happens? Supicha. The Roho Stane Repaha Bhavati Supicha.
No, sir.
Very special.
So Supicha is Dirgha only. No?
Dirgha, no,
Ramaya.
it has to become Dirgha like.
Not Dirgha. Why Dirgha?
Ramaya.
Oh, no.
Rama.
Not Supicha. Rogo Supi. Okay.
Ah,
Supicha.
Roho.
Rogo
yeah,
Supi.
yeah.
I'm talking about that one. Rogo Supi.
Oh, okay. We
Niyamana
thought
Sutra. 8360. Not this one. Rogo Supi. Right? Karavasana Yoga Visarjaniyaha. Then Rogo Supi by that. Repasya Sthanik. Then what do you get? By that you get Niyamana Sutra. I'm talking about Niyamana Sutra. Rogo Supi. 8316.
And Sanyoga for Repa.
Karavasana Yoga Visarjaniyaha.
Yeah.
Not
And
Sanyoga.
Sanyoga for Repa and.
No, not
Oh,
that.
that is Raksas.
Raksasya. That is different. That is in E2. That is
Okay.
Lopaha Bhavati. That is different. Here we say, see, Karavasana Yoga Visarjaniyaha says, Repa, then followed by Kar, Yavasana will become Visarga. What about Ro? Ro is Roho, Ru letter, Ru. When followed by Sup, Sup is 7-3. It means Rogo Supi. This is also Repa, right? Ru. Ru, Repa, right? Why it is given when followed by Sup? So is also Kar letter only. It means when Supratyaya, that is 7-3 follows, only Ru Repa will become Visargaha, not any other Repa. That is the Niyamanam. Understand? That is why Gir Shabda, if you remember, what is the Saptami Bhagavachanam of Repanta Shabda, Gir Shabda? Remember? Gir Shabda. Ki, Girao, Giraha, Giram, Girao. I think you forgot that also. Girshu we get, right? What is that you
Yeah,
get?
Girshu.
Why you get Girshu? Why not Repa become Visarga? Because Rogo Supi, understand? You know what it is. Why it is? Angiras comes. You can see here. Here the Repa is not born of Ru. It is a part of it is born because born of Gru Dhatu, Ritaha Dhatu. By that the Repa has come. This Repa is not Ru Repa. Understand? First of all, number one. Then after that, what happens is, of course, then this E becomes Dirgha because you know the sutra, Alicha, that is Ervoho Padayaha Dirgaha Ikaha, then Alicha, by that Gir comes. Now this Repa, what I'm saying, when followed by Supratya 7-3, is supposed to become Visarga, right? By Karavasana Vichajninyaha. But this sutra limits only Roru. Roru means Ru, that is Repa born of Ru only will become Visarga, not any other. Siddhe Sati, Arambaha, Niyamartaha. So this is a Niyamana Sutra, restricts the scope of any Repa becoming Visarga when followed by Supratyaya. The Sutra limits only to the Repa which is born of Ru. Therefore, here, since this Repa is not born of Ru, it will remain as it is. Girshu only you get, not Gisu. Understand? You remember this? You remember in contra example is giving pious. This is the example. Payasu. Payas is that's Padanta Sakara. Sakara becoming Ru, that Ru Repaya. So therefore that will become Visarga when followed by Kar letter Su. Therefore Payaha Su, Payasu. Understand? Similarly here what we have, the Shabda is like Vedas. Here we have Angis is a Shabda. Right? Shabda is Angis. That alone become Angiras. Angi. Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam is Angihi. You want me to type? You understand, right?
Yeah, yes, Ji.
Yes.
Ganesh, you understand?
Yes, Shanji.
It's like Vedas, Veda Vedas, Tadvad. Only thing is Vedas is Asanta and Angis is Isanta. That's it. So Therefore, here what will happen? So that's like that's why you get like Vedaha. I mean Vedasaha Angirasaha Vedo Bihi Angiraso Bihi. Sorry, Angiro Bihi Angirobhyaha Angirasa. Then here Vedasu Yata Vedasu you get right. Vedas plus Su. Similarly here it becomes it is Angiras. So Angiraha, the Repa is the Padartha Sakara becoming Repa, and therefore Padartha Sakara becoming Ru Repa, therefore it will become Visarga. Like Payaha Su. Similarly here, you have. So Angiras is a Pradipadi. Ita Vedas. Sorry, here also it is Angiras only. I'd say that by mistake, Angiras is the Pradipadi. Okay, let me type. I was saying, I'll do it. The Shabda is like Vedas only. Vedas, Yata Vedas, Tadvat. In fact, the Shabda is also given probably as example for Asanta Shabda. Yata Vedas, Tadvat Angiras. Okay, let me type here. So, Vedas is Sakaranta Shabda. So, when you decline Vedas, Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha. Similarly, so here, Bhagavachanupam is Vedaha. Veda Shabda is Bhagavachanupam Vedaha. So, therefore, Angiras will become, Bhagavachanupam will become
Angirasa.
Angira. Here
Angira.
it is not Angi. Here, so sorry, not also Angi. It's a by mistake. Okay, both the Repa is Angiraha, Angiraso, Angirasaha. Okay, that's a better type.
Angirasa.
Okay, Angirasaha. So Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam, here it is Vedaha, here it is Angiraha. Bhagavachan Rupam is Vedaha, Vedaso, Bhagavachanam I'm writing. Okay, Vedasaha. Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha. So Angiraha, Angiraso, then becomes Angirasaha. Okay.
Angirasa.
Okay. I said wrongly. I said Angihi, not Angi. Angiraha, Angiraso. In fact, this is what we saw in Taka. So now, right? So Ita, Veda Shabda, Tadvata. So both are same only. Both are Isa Asanta ending. Okay. Both are Asanta ending. Now, the point here is in Saptami Bhagavachanam. So if you know Veda Shabda, you know Angira Shabda. Now, yeah, Veda Shabdasya Saptami Bhagavachanam is because this is Vedas, the Su, Rogo Supi, this Padanta Sakara becoming room. This room will become only Sarga. That's what Rogo Supi does. So, Visarjani Saka is optional, right? Because Vashari Sutra makes it optional, therefore you have two forms Vedasu, Vedahasu or Vedasu. Similarly, this Angiras also. Similarly, this Pratipadikam for Angiras, Pratipadikam, Saptami Bhakti Bhagavachanam be Angi, Vedas become Vedaha, Angiraha Su or
Angirasu.
Angirasu. Two forms, Angirasu or Angirasu. This is what given. So this Angiras is a Pratipadikam. Please note. I said not Repanta, it is Sakaranta. Okay. So Angiraha, Angiraso, Angirasaha, Angirasam, Angiraso, Angi Veda Shabda is Bhagavachanam is Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha, Vedasam, Vedaso, Vedasaha, Angirasaha. Then Vedasa, Angirasa, Vedobhyam,
Angirasa.
Angirobhyam, Angirobhyam, iti Rupa. So you have to take the Bhagavachanam of Angiras Shabda. So therefore Bhagavachanam will be Angiraha, then Angirasaha, Angirasaha, Angirobhihi, Angirobhyaha, then Angirasam, then Angirasu or Angirahasu. So Bhagavachanam of Angiras you have to take like Vedas Shabda. So please note this, okay. Then the next one, this is Angi from Angiras, you get Angirasa. The next one is Agastya. Agastya from the Pradipadikam. From the year you can make out. Agastyaha is that. Agastayaha. So therefore it must be Agasti. Agasti is a Pradipadikam for Bhagavachanam. So Agasti. So Agastyaha, Agastyo, Agastayaha.
Agastya.
Ta Arihi Areha. So Agastihi, Agasti, Agastayaha, that Agastayaha will come. So Agastayaha, Agustin, Agastibihi, Aribihi, Agastibyaha, Agustina, like that. Then Kaundinya. This is from the Pradipadikam. It is from Pradipadikam. You can see from here, Kundinaha is a Kundina. Kundina is a Pradipadikam.
Yeah.
So Kaundinyo, Yata Rama Shabdaha. Kundina becomes Kundinaha. That is the Bhagavachan Rupam. So Kundinaha, Kundinan, Kundinahi, Rama Shabdavat. Kaundinya Gotram is the right. From the word Kundina, you get Kaundinya. So Bharatwaja, Agastya, Vasishta Gotram also is there. Atreya. All these words are covered even from the website. Now we will see how this comes. In the Shabda Manjari, only this Shabda is given, but we can bring in so many Shabdas. All these are Taditanta Pradipadika. Taditanta Pradipadika means it must have been derived from a Pradipadika, original Pradipadika. So that we have to know. Because Bhagavachan Rupam is as per the original Pradipadika. So original Pradipadika is Akaranta, then Nama Shabdavatu, Ikaranta, Hari Shabdavatu, Ukaranta, Guru Shabdavatu. Okay. But this, now you will see the important sutra which ordained this. Now you see the sutra. Yegingoscha. The sutra is, I'll write here. Vishesha Shabda. All are Vishesha Shabda. Why it's special here? Okay, let me sutra be there. Yegingoscha 2464. What is the Adhigara 2464? See Sutra Pata. 2464. 24 means second chapter. Second chapter, we are going to second chapter. What is the Adhigara there? The famous sutra which we use in Samasa frequently. What is the sutra? Two, 4, 64. Tell me, what is that? Adhikar, what is that which we use frequently? Here it is, 2464. Supodhata Pradipadiki Yogo, look, remember? Right? Supodhata Pradipadiki Yogo, look.
Look, Bhagavati.
So this is the Adhikara, look. Aviyat Apsapaha, 2482. What happens here also? Look only. So it means all these are look Adhikara. So you have to look at it. Adiprabhatibhyaha, Shapaha, 72. What is the sutram? Adiprabhatibhyaha means, what is Adi? Adadigana. What is Adadigana? Second Gana. What happens to the Shapratyaya of the second Gana? Becomes a look.
Look.
That's why it's called Shapaha. That's why the form is Atti. Atta Hadanti. Shap comes, Shap becomes look. Somebody Jugatyadibhyaha. Look, what is Shlu? Shlu will become look. That's why Pratyaya is look Shlu Lupaha. So this is the look section. From where the look comes? Look comes as anuvritti from this sutra 58. Here, look. Do you see look as here? Look, aninyoho. So from 2468 onwards, the look goes as anuvritti up to 2483. So, right? So now our sutra, which is 2464, Enyanyoscha. Yenya, Nyoscha. You have to split this. Yang and Ang. Two pratyas are there. Yang pratyaya and Ang pratyaya. So by seeing by Nakara as the letter is the pratyaya, by seeing this, you can understand this must be the Tadita pratyaya. Okay. Tadita pratyaya. And Bhaguvachaneshu, Bhagushu, that also coming as Anuvrutti. Tadrajasya Bhagushu, Tenaiva Astriyam, accepting the Strilingas. Strilinga, not for the Strilinga Shabda. Yaskadibhyaha, Yaska Rishi, Gotre. That's what we saw. Yaskaha, Yaskaha, Yaskaha. The Shabda also just we saw. By this sutra, what happens? Bhagushu, Bhaguvachneshu, you will have the Yang and Ang pratyaya look bhavati. Bhaguvachneshu. For the Yanganta and Anganta Taditanta Shabda, the Bhagavachana Rupam of the in the Bhagavachana Rupam of that, this pratyaya will become look. That is why you have the form as that of the original Pratipadika. Now let us see this sutra in detail. Siddhanta Kaumadikara says, Gotre yat Yanyantam. Yanyantam is Yang Pratyantam. Anyantam. Ang Pratyantam. These are Tadita Pratyaya. Tad Avayavoho Etayoho look bhavati. It means Yang Pratyaya and Ang Pratyaya. Gotrapatyam, in the Gotra and the descendants, the sense of descendants, the lineage, the Pratyaya will become look. When? Tat Krite Bhagutve, when Bhagutvam is indicated. Bhagutvam is Bhagavachanam. Not for Srilinga. Only for Pullinga. Not for Srilinga means it is Napumsakalinga and Pullinga. In the meaning of Gotrapatyam, the Yang Pratyaya and Ang Pratyaya for the Bhagavachana Rupam will become look. This is the meaning. Yajñoscha, look bhavati, Bhagavachaneshu, Astriya, except for Srilinga. Understand Sutra?
Yes.
We'll see examples, you'll understand. Now, Kashika we will read later after seeing the exam. Now come to the example directly. You take Garga. Gargasya Gotrapatyani Gargyaha. Gotrapatya, not Gotrapatyani, Ekavachanam. So it must be Patya. Gargasya Gotrapatyam. The descendants in terms of Gotra, Apatyam means Puman, right? So Gargasya Gotrapatyam, who is that? Gargyaha. The one, the descendants in the of the Garga is called Gargyaha, right? Understand? How you get Gargyaha? From the word Garga you get. Garga is the original Pratipadikam, and the Pratyaya, Tadita Pratyaya, Yang Pratyaya is added. By what sutra? Why? Garga Dibhyaha Yang iti Sutrena. Where is this sutra? The sutra in 41105. Fourth chapter, first section, 105. What section is that?
Tadita.
Taditaha. 4176 onwards, Taditaha, right? So Yang Pratyaya is Tadita Pratyaya. By Kritadita Samasascha, what do you get? A Pratipadikam, right? From the Pratipadikam, you derive another Pratipadikam by the addition of Tadita Pratyaya. And you know what will happen when Tadita Pratyaya is added? And this is the Ngit Pratyaya. This also we have seen. You know, this is general Angakarya. Adi Vriddhi. Taditeshu Achamadehe. This is 72117. I think all of you know it, right? You don't have to tell. Should we see the sutra? Adi Vriddhi happens, we know,
No.
right? We have seen that.
Yeah.
Taditeshu Acham Adehe. Maybe quickly we can see the sutra if you want. 72117. Because I take it for granted that we know it. 72 section. 72. Why 72? Because Angakarya, right? Taditeshu Pratyeshu Pareshu. Adi Ach. Acham Adehe. Acham is Shashti. Stani. Adi Ach. The first vowel will get what? Dirgha. Vriddhi. This is when Tadita Pratyaya. What type of Tadita Pratyaya? Nitya Nyit Tadita Pratyaya. This is coming as Anuvritti from the previous sutra. Acho Niti. Niti Niti Tadita Pratyaya Pare Angasya Adi Swarasya Adi Achaha Vriddhi Bhavati. Like daksha plus in pratyaya. Here also you can see here tasya apatyam, but what we are saying is gotra apatyam. So daksha, the here I is become da daksha. Then this is a pratyaya, tarita pratyaya. Therefore, ikara, what will happen to the anga now ending with bhasangika anga, ending with akara. Therefore, we can apply
Yes, teacher.
SCA cha, right?
Yes,
SCA means varnantasya bhasangikasya angasya lopaha bhavati. Here akara becomes lopaha. So daksh plus e. Therefore, dakshasya apatyam puman dakshi. Right?
Akshi.
You get dakshi. Similarly, shita plus shain pratyaya. Shain pratyaya also nit pratyaya. Tarita pratyaya. Therefore, what will happen to she becomes shai vriddhi. Right? Shai. Shakara yakara italata. Therefore, yakara one. And here also yakara the SCA teacher will apply. Therefore, shaityam you get. Understand? Chita become shaitya. Similarly, upago will become upago plus an. Here an pratyaya is ordained. This is the only thing in Tadita. What pratyaya is ordained? That you have to know. It changes. It's not same. That's the only thing. Otherwise, the Angakarya is simple. Whereas pratyayas are many. So that is the only thing in Tadita. Otherwise, Tadita is simple. Need to remember what pratyaya to which word. So there are some change. That changes will be the different pratyayas. So an pratyaya here. So an is a nit pratyaya. Tadita pratyaya, nit pratyaya. Upagu, adi vriddhi. Who will become? Au. Aupagu. Aupagu plus an. Then what will happen? Aupagu plus an.
Then
ST teacher will apply, no?
ST
ST teacher
teacher.
only for Ikara,
Ikara.
Ivarna, Avarna, not here. So Aupagu plus or Gunaha, another sutra is there. 6-4 by that. This is important. You can not now, but later you will see. Or Gunaha. This is 6-4, 6-4, 146. What section? Bus section. This pratyaya beginning in Takara, therefore the anga gets sangya bhav. Therefore Basangikasya Varnantasya angasya gunaha bhavati tadite pratyaya pare. Right? By that sutra. It's not important now, just note this whole gunaha. So who will become therefore aupagavaha. Then ayari sandhi aupagava is rupam. So upagogo apatyam puman aupagavaha. Son of upago is aupagava. Ita son of daksha is dakshi. Similarly, son of dasharatha become dasharati. Right? Then Soma plus there is another pratyaya, Sasya devata, in that meaning, Ken pratyaya. Takara is it, Yakara, ya is alone content, Nakara also it, Nitvat. So, O becomes, what is the vriddhi letter of O? O means your vriddhi letter is A, I, O, I, O, right? Therefore, O is the vriddhi letter, therefore, So. And this is SCA teacher. So, Akara is Lopa Bhavati, therefore, Soumya, you get. From Soma, you get Soumya. Understand? So this is Taditeshu Achamadehe. Same thing here, apply here. Adi the ga become ga. So garga plus ya. Then SA teacher. 64148 is SA teacher. Taditeshu or Ikaranta SAT Ikaradi. Right? Pratyaya pare. What will happen? Pratyaya pare. Avarnanta तथा इवर्णान्तस्य अङ्गस्य अन्तिमवर्णस्य लोपः भवति. Right? Tadite or ikare pare. That is a sutra. Anyway, here tadite pratyaya pare. Therefore, that happens. So, therefore, akara becomes lopaha, gargya. No, gargya is gargasya gotrapatyam. Comes under the gotra of garga. So, gargya. Now, akarantaha pullingaha gargya shabda. How do you decline it now? You know, we'll see anyway. But what is the Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam? Gargya Shabda.
Gargi.
Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam is Gargya Shabda. Simple. Just now we saw. Gargyaha. Ramaha. Akaranta Shabda, right? Gargyaha, then
Okay.
Gargyav.
Gargyau. So here, Bahuvachane, Moola Rupam we have to take.
Moola Pratipadikam is.
Garga.
Therefore, Bhagavachanam would be
Gargiyah.
Gargaha, not Gargyaha.
Gargaha.
Oh,
You have to
Garga.
take this.
Okay.
So Gargyaha, Gargyav, Gargaha. Understand? Why Gargaha? That is what the sutra says. What does it say? Now you go back, please. So, but for Bhagavachanam, this young pratyaya becomes lopaha, look bhavati. So, therefore, when it becomes look, what happens? Garga only is there. Garga plus the pratyaya, just pratyaya you have to add. Ita Rama plus just, what happens there? Pratama yogo, purva savarnaha. The same thing happens. Garga plus young pratyaya being not there. So, if young pratyaya is there, the form would be gargya. But this young pratyaya becomes look. Pratyaya becomes look. Therefore, nimitta apaye, naimittika apayaha. Therefore, it goes back to the original pratipadikam garga. So, garga plus just become gargaha. Understand? Let's see the now. Pratama Bhakti Ekvachan. Gargya plus Su. You tell me, how do you get Ramaha? Rama plus Su becomes Ramaha. Now you have to recall Rama Shabda. You keep the Rama Shabda open, the sutras. You are going to apply that. So Gargya plus Su. What do you get?
Gar Rama plus then Ramas Ramaha. So same way Gargyas Gargyaha.
Gargyas, Gargyanu, Gargyar, Gargyaha. Right? Padanta Sakara becoming hero, then Repa Visarga. Sasajishoru, Karavasana Visardaniyaha. Therefore, Gargyaha is Pratama Bhakti Ekvachan. Any doubt in this? Same thing, right? Simple, same as Rama.
Then
Then Gargya plus what do you get now? There we cannot apply Pratama Yogo.
Just Riddhi Rechi only.
Purva Savanaga cannot be applied. Why?
Right.
Because Nadichi. You have to remember Rama
Yeah,
Shabda.
Nadi.
That's why I said keep the Rama Shabda open, the file, the forms. So Nadichi denies what?
Pratamayoga Purva Savana.
Pratama Yoga Purva Savarnaha. Understand? That already we know.
Yes.
So Pratama, therefore what will happen? Nadichi denies. Vriddhi only will happen.
Riddhi only.
So R plus of is Ita Ramo Gargya. Now Bhagavachana what happens? Gargya plus just Bhagavachana. How the word Gargya is derived? Garga plus Yang Pratyaya, right?
Yang
You write
Pratyaya.
like that. Now Yang Pratyaya look bhavati. Therefore what is there? Garga only.
Only for
Gargya
Bahuvachanam
because
you get Tadita Pratyaya, Sharanji.
huh?
Only for Bahuvachanam you add the Tadita Pratyaya.
No. All through it Gargya only. Here Tadita word only it is there. Here for your understanding, I am splitting Gargya into the individual words. How it is derived? Garga plus Yang only Gargya. Why Tadita? Why Bhagavachanam? I think you understand wrongly. Gargya
I
is a
didn't get
Tadita
it,
word. For
yeah.
the sake of Bhagavachanam, for your understanding, I made this Gargya, I splitting how the word Gargya has come. Garga plus Yang only Gargya, right?
Yeah.
Then why you asked then for Bhagavachanam only Tadita Pratyaya is added? No, you didn't say like that.
No, we don't say Gargya, we say Gargya, no?
That's what I'm saying. So what happens? Yang Pratyaya for Bhagavachana becomes look. It goes away, right?
So you
Therefore,
don't apply
Garga plus
it,
just only
okay.
will come. That's why he said Nimitta Paya, Nimitika Paya.
Yeah.
So Gargya will reduce to Garga because that which caused the change, Yang Pratyaya, that becomes look. Then what will happen to Gargya? It comes to Garga only. Understand? So Garga plus Jas. Garga plus Jas is like Rama plus Jas.
Purva Savanaha.
Here we can apply Pratama Yoga Purva Savarnaha, therefore Gargaha you get. Right? So Gargyaha, Gargyo, Gargaha. Panchalaha, Panchalo, Panchalaha. All those examples, whatever we said, the same thing. Already we saw, now we are seeing how it has come, right? Then B Vachanam, Gargya plus I'm just asking Rama plus Okay, don't take something else. Rama plus
Ramam.
How do you get?
Ami
What
Purva.
sutra? Ami Purva.
Purva.
Amipurva.
So Gargya. Rama plus out, same.
Vriddhi.
Nadichi. Therefore, Vriddhi. Gargya. Bhagavachanam, Gargya plus Shas. Now here what will happen?
Pratama Yoga.
Here it will be
Purva
Purva Savarna.
Bhagavachanam. Therefore,
Yeah.
the young pratyaya of this Pratipadikam will become look. First you have to make it look.
Okay.
That is what sutra. The start of the sutra, right? Yengingoscha. What is Yengingoscha? Gotre yati yengantam anyantam cha tadavayoga yate look bhavati tat krute bhagutve. In the meaning of Gotrapatyam, Yang pratyaya, Ang pratyaya, or the Bhagavachana Rupam, right? Of the Pratipadikam will become look. Understand? The pratyaya becomes look. So therefore, for the sake of understanding, I'm splitting Gargya into Garga plus Yang. So Yang pratyaya se lopaha kritva. Then it will not be Gargya anymore. It becomes Garga. Nimitta paya, Nimittika paya. Now Garga plus us. Now you can apply Pratama Yoga, Purva Savarnaha, Tasma Jaso Naf Pumsi. Right? Sakara becomes Nakara. Therefore you get Purva Savarna Dirgaha. Pratama Yoga Purva Savarna by the Dirga Desha and Nakara Desha also. Therefore you get Yata Raman Tadvat Gargan. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is what, now go back to the sutra. Sutra I understand clearly. Gotre yat yanyantam anyantam cha. Tat avayoho yatayoho luksya. That yang and ang will become look. We are saying the examples for yang. Tat krite bhagutve krite. Kashika you see. Bhagushu teneva astriyam, not for striling. Gotre iti cha anuvartate. This is 64. You can see that for that Astriyam coming as Anuvritti, Bhagushu coming as Anuvritti from the previous sutras. Please see the section 2464. Here, Gotre coming as Anuvritti from 63 and Bhagushu Tena Eva Astriyam from 62. So, therefore, Vartate Anuvartate, Egingoscha Gotra Patyasya. That is a type of Gotra Patyasya. Bhagushu Vartamanasya Astringasya look bhavati. Okay. Like when then the question comes, where and when do you add this yang pratyaya? This is sutra, Gargadibhyaha yang. And ang pratyaya is Anushyanantarge Vidadibhyaha ang pratyaya. So like that here we will see some pratyayas are added. Yang pratyaya, ang pratyaya. Those are the context. So there is elation of, there is look. Look means elation. Elation of the Gotra affix, yang pratyaya for Garga, which is ordained by the Tadita Sutra, Garga Adibhyaha, yang pratyaya, and 14104. Where the word of itself and not as part of the compound, epithet dependent on one another takes the plural, but not in the feminine. Okay, what do I mean? This meaning is simple. This is a translation is difficult. English translation is. So Garga plus yang becomes Gargyaha in Bhagavachneshu Gargaha because the yang pratyaya becomes look. Therefore, Garga plus just only. For example, Pratama Bhagavati Ekavach, Bhagavachana. Same for other Vachana. Similarly, Vatsaha. The word is from the Vatsa, you get Vatsya, right? Vatsasya, Gotrapatyam, you get Vatsyaha. So, for Vatsyaha, Vatsyo, what will be Bhagavachanam? Vatsyaha, Vatsyo, but from Vatsa you get for Vatsaha. Understand? That is the example. Okay. Let us see the 2-1. Gargya plus star, Rama plus star in a Tangasi, Nasam, Ina,
Ramena.
Saya.
Yeah.
Therefore, ta will be replaced by Ina. After
Ina.
that,
Ina.
Gunasandhi, Gargiena,
Yeah.
Gargiena, your type of Gargiena, right? Gargiena. Will nothing happens.
Repa is there, no? Okay.
At
Gargya.
Kupwangnum Vyavaye Api.
Yeah.
Gar, Repa, after that Gakara, then Yakara, then Akara. It should happen, right?
Yeah,
Gargya
it will
Shabda.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I have written here. Okay, Gargya. Then Gargya plus Vyam becomes Supich. Here you can say
Here it is picture.
feature. So Gargya, Vyam. Gargya plus Bis. Ato Bisa Ice. Remember? This will be replaced by ice. Then there is Sandhi. But you cannot do like that. Sorry. Here, Bhagavachaneshu, Avasutra will apply Garga plus Yang. Yang Pratyasya Lopagavati. Then after that, Ato Bisa Ice you can apply. So Garga plus Bis become Garga plus ice. Then you get
Ice. Gargaihi.
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 So Gargyena, Gargabhyam, Gargaihi. Right? Then Chaturthi Ekavachan. Gargya plus Nye. Nye will be replaced by Sya. Sorry, yeah. Kshamita. Yeah. Near Yaha. The here also Supicha will apply. Therefore, Gargyaya. Gargyaya. Then Gargya plus Vyam. Gargya Vyam. Supicha. Then Gargya plus Vyas. Bhagavachaneshu. Garga plus Yang you can do first. And Lopa of Yang Pratyaya. So Garga plus Vyas becomes Bhagavachane Jali Yet.
Bahuvachane Jali. Yeah.
By that, A will be replaced by A. Therefore, you get
Garge plus.
Garge plus Vyas, Garge Vyaha. Similarly, Gargya plus Nasi becomes Nasi will be replaced by Tangasi. Tangasi Nasam will be replaced by At. Therefore, you get A plus A is Gargyat Samdita. Then Gargya Vyam.
Just one will happen. Is there?
Yeah, optional. You can do just. You can do optional. That is optional, right?
Yeah. Optional.
Not just is optional. Again, what happens to the Vavasane, right? Kadicha Vavasane. Takara again can become Takara optionally. Therefore, Takara can remain or Takara. I'm not writing that. We understand that. Okay. Vavasane. Then Gargya plus Vyas, Bhagavachana. Here also Garga plus Yang Pratyasya look Bhavati 464. Bhagushu, right? Gotre, Gotre Bhagushu. Therefore, Garga plus Vyas, Bhagavachana Jaliyat, Gargebhyaha. Then 6-1, Gargya plus Nas. Nas will be replaced by Sya. Tangasinasan. So here becomes Gargyasya. Gargya plus Os. What happens here?
Osita.
By that Osicha, what happens?
Guna happens.
Guna will.
Not Guna, no, not Guna.
What is Rame?
Bhagavachane Jaliyat, Osicha.
Osicha.
Gargye, Ekara Adesha comes. Then Ayadi Sandhi. No Guna here. Why Guna? Bhagavachane Jaliyat, after that the Sutra. So Akara is replaced by Ekara. Gargye plus Os, then Ayadi Sandhi, Gargye, Gargye Yogo, Meta Rama Yogo. Gargye Yogo. Okay. Then Bhagavachana would be Gargya plus Am, then Garga plus Yang plus Am, Yang Pratyasya. Look, Bhavati, Garga plus Am will become
Garganam.
Nasanadhyapo Nut. Apply.
Then
Gargana. Nattam will happen. Gargana. Yeah, Nami will apply and then Nattam will apply. Gargana. Right? Saptami Ekavachanam. Gargya plus Ni.
Rami like Garge.
Just what's the Guna Sandhi?
Guna Sandhi.
Garge Yogo, Bhagavachanam will be Garga plus Yang plus Su, Yang pratyaya lopa, Garga plus Su will become Bhagavachana Jaliyet, Gargeshu, then Shatto.
Shattam.
Then Sambodhana, Egargya, Supratyasya, what happens? Engrasva Sambuddhege Lup. Egargya, Egargyau, then Yen, Egargyaha, Garga plus Yang plus, yes, Purvasavarnaha, yes, Gargaha. So the Pratipadik, therefore declension is Gargyaha, Gargyo, Gargaha, Gargyam, Gargyo, Gargana, Gargyena, Gargyabhyam, right? Gargaygi, then decline like that. This is one example. Second example. Pulastehe, Gotrapatyam. What happens? Pulastya, from Pulasti. Pulasti, what vibhakti Pulastehe is? Shashti, right?
Shashti.
So Pratipadikam is Pulasti. Pulasti we get Pulastya. How do you get Pulasti plus Yang? Gotrapat, Gargadibhyaha Yang by that sutra. Yang Gargadi is a Gana, okay. Gargadibhyaha means Gargadi, Gana. So Pulasti is a word, therefore Yang Pratyaya is added. Yang Pratyaya being Tadita Pratyaya, Hit Pratyaya, Adi with Dipu will become Pau. Therefore Paulasti plus Ya. Therefore after that Yasetisha, Yurnanta Silopaha, Paulastya. Get right? Paulastya. So Pulasti, you need to remember for Bhagavachana Rupam of the Paulastya Shabda. Paulastya being Akaranta, so Paulastyaha, Paulastyau. Then what?
Pulasya.
Pulastayaha. Ta Arayaha Pulastayaha, right? Akaranta Shabda. So Paulastyaha, Paulastyau, Pulastayaha, Paulastyam, Paulastyau, Arina, Pulastina, Paulastyana, Paulastyabhyam, Pulasti, Aribihi, Pulastibihi. Paulastyaya, Paulastyabhyam, Pulastibhyaha, Paulastyat, Paulastyabhyam, Pulastibhyaha, Paulastyasya, Paulastyayoho, Pulastinam, then Paulastye, Paulastyayoho, Pulastishu, Paulastya, Paulastyo, Pulastayaha. You can say Bhagavachanam, Pulasti. You need to remember this is an example for Ikaranta Shabda, right? Another example. Now this already I told. Vatsasya Gotrapatyam Vatsaha. So Vatsa plus Yam Adi Vriddhi Va will become Va. Then Vatsa, what happened to Sakara? Akara here, Yasya teacher. By that, Lopaka Bhavati. Basingya, Yachibam, by that Basingya, all this understood. I'm not telling, okay, you know it very well. Yachibam by that Basingya, therefore only Yasya teacher is applied. Akara Silopa, therefore Vatsya you get. Vatsya become Vatsya. So what will be the declension? Nakarantaha, Pullingaha, Vatsya Shabdaha, Vatsyaha, Vatsyo,
Vatsa.
Vatsaha, Vatsaha, Vatsyam, Vatsyo, Vatsana.
Vatsana.
Tritiya would be Vatsyena,
Vatsabhyam.
Vatsabhyam.
Vatsyabhyam. Okay, Vatsya is the Pratipadika. Vatsyabhyam, then
Vatsai.
Vatsaihi. Chaturthi,
Vatsyaya.
Vatsyaya, Vatsyabhyam,
Vyam. Vastebhyam.
Vatsebhyaha. Panchami,
Vatsyat.
Vatsabhyam.
Vatsyabyam.
Vatsabhyam.
Vatsebhyam.
Vatsebhyam.
Shashti,
Vatsyasya.
Vatsasya.
Vatsyayoho. Vatsanam.
next.
Saptami.
Vatsye.
Vatsye.
Vatsayoho. Vatseshu.
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 He
Sambodha, He Vatsya.
He Vatsyau. He Vatsa.
Saha. Saha. So this you can try. I given some Grihapataha. Dhumasya Gotrapatyam. Dhomyaha. Dhomya is a rishi. Chakalasya Gotrapatyam. Shakalyaha. Shakalyasya. Lopala Shakalyasya. Agastya Gotrapatyam. Agastya. Mudgalasya Gotrapatyam. Mudgalya, you have heard this word somewhere. Where? You remember Mudgalya, the word? This, the chanting we have heard. Swadhyaya ye vachane. Sorry. Swadhyaya pravachane ye veti nako Mudgalya. Taditatas taditapaha. Mudgalya. Yajnavalkasya Gotrapatyam Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya is descendant of Yajnavalkya. Jigoshoho Gotrapatyam. See how Jigoshoho. What is the Pratipadikam Jigosho? Jigishu. Kshamita. Jigishoho. What is the Pratipadikam of Jigishoho? Guru Shabda, right? Jigishu.
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 Jigishu. So G becomes Jai. When you do the Gotrapatyam, G becomes Jai. Jai Gi Shu. Shu becomes Or Gunaha will apply, right? I told you just now Or Gunaha, remember? So Or
Right.
Gunaha, therefore Jai Gi Sho, then followed by the Pratyai. Followed by the, so therefore O becomes Av, Avyaha, you get Vanto Yi Pratyay. Remember? By that you get interesting here, Vanto. You remember Vanto Yi Pratyaya? Sandhi, it is in Achsandhi we saw, not here. Here, Yang Pratyaya is added. What happens? Yang Pratyaya. What causes Yang Pratyaya to Jigishu? G become Jai, number one. Then Or Gunaha, by that, when Basangikasya, Varnanta Sangasya, Taditya Pratyaya Pare, Shu becomes Sho, Guna Bhavat. Then how this O become how? Vanto Yi Pratyaye, Yakaradi Pratyaya Pare, you know, Vantaha. Vantaha is how and how will be replaced by, that is O. O is replaced by how and how. That will be replaced by how. Therefore, you get Jaigi Shavya. So Jaigi Shavya is a Pratipadika. Understand?
Yes.
It's difficult, huh? So, I mean, I think it is simple. We know it already we have seen. Or okay. Anyway, even if you don't know, it's okay. Just I thought it is known to you. Vanto Yi Pratyaya, remember, then you understand what it is. And
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Gunaha, already we told. Or Gunaha, just we saw. Or Gunaha, Upagu Shabda. Upagabaha. From Upagu, we get Upagabaha. Or Gunaha is applied. Or Gunaha in Basanga section, 6 4. See, Yasya Ticha is for Avarnanta Ivananta Angasya. If it is Varnanta, then Or Gunaha you have to apply. Guna will apply.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So here Jigishu. Same thing Ikshvaka also. How do you get there also? See, the Shabda, what they are saying, right? Here also same thing. Ikshvakoho. But sorry, but here it is, the Pratyaya is, here Pratyaya is different. Here Pratyaya is not Yang Pratyaya, it is Ang Pratyaya. You will see that. Okay. That is why this Shabda I have written separately after this. Here it is the Pratyaya is Yang Pratyaya. Therefore, Jaigi Shavya you get. All these are examples for Yang Pratyaya. And Mandoha Patyam Puman, Mandu becomes Mandavyaha. Here also same thing applies. Ukaranta Shabda, Mandu plus Yang Pratyaya. Adividhi, Ma will become Ma. Then Do or Gunaha. Do will become Do. Then Vanto Yi Pratyaya. By that, O will be replaced by corresponding Vantaha, which is Vakara. Therefore, Mandavya. We get Mandavya. So Mandavyaha, Mandavyo. We can see in these two forms. Or Gunaha followed by Vanto Yi Pratyaya. You can try this example. So now, okay, let us do this. You tell me the form of Mandavya, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Mandavya Shabdaha. How do you decline it? Mandavyaha, Mandavyo,
Man- Mandu is
Not Mandu.
Pachupati.
No more Mandu. You have to make it Mandu. Mandu is from Pradipadi. Don't they Mandu? Bhagavachanam is
Mandva.
Bhagavachanam Mandavaha, right?
Mandava.
Guravaha, Mandavaha. Mandavyaha, Mandavyo, Mandavaha. Then Mandavyam, Mandavyo,
Mandoon.
Mandun. Mandavyena, Mandavyabhyam,
Mandubi.
Mandubhihi. Right? Then Mandavyaya, Mandavyabhyam, Mandubhyaha.
Mandubhyaha.
Mandavyad, Mandavyabhyam,
Mandubhya.
Mandavyasya, Mandavyayoho,
Manduna.
Manduna. Mandavye, Mandavyayoho,
Mandushu.
Mandushu. Same thing like that for all. Okay. Can do. Dhumasya gotrapatyam domyaha, domyaha, domyav. Then what? Domyaha, domyav. Here I
Rumaha.
will write. Dhumaha. I will write Pratama Vibhakti only. Other forms you write. Domyaha. Domyaha. Right. Domyaha. Domyav. Then Dhumaha. So it is 1-1. Pratama Vibhakti. Ekavachanam. Other forms you can write. So not required. This is alone I will write. 1-1. This is 1-2. This is 1-3. Similarly, Shakalasya Gotrapatyam Shakalyaha. How do you get this? The form rupam of this Shakalyaha becomes. Shakalyakarantaha Pullingaha Shakalya Shabda. Shakalyaha then
Sakalyo.
Shakalyav.
Shakalyav. Then
Shakalaha.
Shakalaha it is. Good. So it becomes Shakalaha. So here it is. Maha Tadvatu Shakalaha. Then next one. Agastya Patyam Puma. Agastya. Gotrapatyam.
Agastyav.
Agastaha.
Agastya, okay. Just think Agastya.
Agasta.
Not Agastaha. Agastya is Shashti, right?
Agasti.
Agastyaha.
Agastayaha.
Agasti is a Shabda, right? Agasti. Agastyaha only you get. Okay. Ikaranta Shabda. Therefore, Arihiri, Arayaha.
Arayaha.
Similarly, Maudgalyaha becomes Maudgalyaha, Maudgalya Shabda, Maudgalyav. Then
Maugad.
Mudgalaha. Is it difficult? I don't think so. Only you have to be alert of the Pradipadika. What Pradipadika is that you have to see for?
Is it Mudgala or Mudgala?
You have to see Mudgalasya, right?
Oh, okay.
Mudgalasya. 2 times yasya is okay. That's a mistake. Then Yajnavalkasya Gotrapatyam Yajnavalkyaha. So Yajnavalkyaha, Yajnavalkyau,
Yajnavalka.
Navalkyah.
Yajnavalkyau, right? Valkyau. Then Yajnavalka. Then yeah, next one. Jigishoho Gotrapatyam. That becomes Jaigi Shavyaha.
Jaigi Shavya.
Then Jaigi Shavyo.
Jigi Shava.
Jaigi Shavyo. Jigisho is the Pratipadika.
Jigi Shava.
Jigishavaha.
Jigi Shavaha. Similarly, Mandoho, Mandu. So Bhagavacham will be Mandavaha, right? That will be Mandavaha. So Mandavyaha, Mandavyo. Mandavaha. Understand? So fine. Next one. Next one here. Next Udaharanam. It's our example, which is there in the Shabdamanjari. Ikshvakoho, you can take Gotra Apatyani or Ikshvakuna. Ikshvakuna, what vibhakti? Ikshvakoho,
Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
this is Ekavachanam. Ikshvakoho Apatyani or Ikshvakuna. Janapadana. Janapada is country. Janapadanam Rajanaha. Rajano, Rajanaha. Bhagavachan I am reading. Ikshvakavaha. So Bhagavachan means what? Ikshvakaha, Ikshvako, Ikshvakavaha, right? So that is the Vigraha Vakya for Tarita word. But of course, yes, it's not Tarita, just, yeah, you can say Bhagavachan. Yeah, it's a Tarita word only. But this is the Rupa, you get. So that's a Sutra. Janapadat. Janapada Shabdat, Kshatriyat. See the Pratyaya. The Pratyaya is, now these are now the examples come for Ang Pratyaya. So for Yang Pratyaya we saw. Now by this Sutra 4168, you have the Pratyaya, Ang Pratyaya. Now Ikshvaka plus Ang, what will happen? Being Tadita, therefore Adi Viruddhi, he become I. Then Ukaranta, therefore what will happen? Ukarantasya or Gunaha apply. Ko will become Ko. Right? But doesn't happen, no? Ko becomes Ko, then what happens? You will have Aikshvakava. That is a Shabda you get, right? That is a Shabda given the Pratipadik. Aikshvaka Shabda, not Aikshvakava Shabda, like Aupagava. You compare with Upagu and Aupagava. Upagu becomes Aupagava, Tadita Rupa, right? There Or Gunaha is applied. But here, Ko doesn't become Ko. Please note. This is why, because this is Nipatyate. Then we have to know 64148. What is 64148? It's a long sutra. We don't need the whole sutra. Just to note, this word is particularly Nipatyate. 148, not 149 or 147. Okay. That's okay. Already seen Sutra Pata. Sutra Pata. The sutra is our sutra where it's a long sutra where it is Nipatyate. Go to the 6.4 section. I will find out. I just copy pasted, therefore it is 6.448, not 6.4. It is in the same section, 6.4. Somewhere, 1 or 2 sutras before or after. 6.4. Yes. 6.4, 140. $174. You see the sutra. Dandinayana, Hastinayana. Long one is there. There we have the word Aikshvaka, Maitre Yaranmayani. All these are 174 sutra. Now you see the sutra 64174. By that, Nipatyate, therefore T-lopaha we can say. Dandinayana, Hastinayana, Atharvanika, Jaimhashineya, Vasinayani, Braunahatya, Shaivatya, Sarada, Aikshvaka. It is not Aikshvakava, like Aupagava. Aikshvaka only. It means Urguna has not happened. It means what happened? The T Lopa has happened. Maitreya Ilmayani. So these are Nipatyante. These are made ready-made words. So you don't have to apply any sutra to get this. You have to take these words are there in the language. So I just wrote T Lopa for our understanding here. So why T Lopa? Who becomes Lopaha? Therefore Kakara plus I you can add Aikshvaka you get. Understand? The sutra is 64174. The sutra is not important. Just Nipatyante, you need to know this word is. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
This is simple. This is nothing is there to explain this. The following words are irregularly formed. Irregularly formed means they are made. Oh, it is all not given, not required. So you get Dandinaha Pati Muma, Dandinayana. You cannot get by irregular form. That's why irregular forms. Similarly, Aikshvaku. Ikshvaku with the Ang Pratyaya. The U is elided. That is U, that is last letter becomes T Lopa. So Ikshvakushu, Janapadeshu, Bhavaha, Aikshvakavaha. That is Rupa. Oh, this is okay. This is different. Anpratyaya. Fine. Now coming back. So the form is Aikshvaka. Now Aikshvaka is Akaranta Shabda. Akarantaha Pullingaha Aikshvaka Shabdaha. When you decline, what happens? Aikshvakaha Ishvakau. Bhagavachan would be Guravaha Ikshvakavaha. Right? So Aikshvaka, right? Aikshvakaha, Aikshvakau, Ikshvakavaha. Then Dvitiya Vibhakti would be, you tell.
Aikshvakam,
Ishvakam.
Ishvakau, Ishvak,
Shvaku.
Gurun, Ikshvakun.
Yeah.
Right? Then Tritiya Vibhakti,
Aikshvakena,
I-
Ikshvakabhyam,
Yam. Ikshvakubi.
Ikshvakubihi,
Ikshvakubi. Chaturthi,
Aikshvakaya.
Ikshvakaya,
Ikshvakavyam.
Ikshvakabyam,
Ishvakam.
Ikshubhyaha.
Ikshvakubhyah. Aikshvaka. The Chaturthi Vibhakti, no?
Ikshvak. Oh, this is Ikshvakaya.
Kaya.
Then Panchami will be
Aikshvakat.
Ishvakat,
Aikshvakabyam.
Ishvakabhyam.
Ikshvakubhyah.
Ishvakubhya.
continue.
Aishvakasya,
Aikshvakasya.
Aishvakayoho,
Aikshvayoho. Ikshvakunam.
Ikshvakunam,
Nothing happens. Okay, next.
Aikshvakye,
Aikshvake. Aikshvakayoho.
Vakayoho, Ikshvakushuhu,
Kushu.
Ikshvakushu.
Kushu.
Then Ikshvaka. Aikshvakau.
Aishvakau,
Ikshvakau.
Ikshvaka.
Here this Aikshvaka, the word is derived from the Ikshvaka with the Ang Pratyaya. Okay. Now here also some example. The words, whatever we have seen, Panchala, etc., You have this ang pratyaya. Panchalasya apathyani or Panchalam Janapadanam Rajanaha becomes Panchala. Yeah, Bhagavachana is Panchala. Here Bhagavachana. See, why I have written Panchalaha is Bhagavachana of Panchala Shabda. Okay, that's deliberately I wrote like this. Because Panchalana what vibhakti? Chaturthi, the Shashti Bhakti.
Shashti Bahuvachana.
Shashti Bhakti. Panchalanam Janapadanam Rajanaha. Therefore, everything is Bhagavachanam. Therefore, this has to be Bhagavachanam. So, Prathama Bhakti Bhagavachanam Rupam is Panchalaha, Panchalo, Panchala. That's what I written, Panchala. Understand? Not Panchala. So, we can decline this. Like Karanta Shabda and Bhagavachana it will be Panchala. Panchalaha, Panchalan iti. Similarly, other Shabda. Pauravaha. Pauravaha is derived from Puru. Therefore, Puruhu, Puru, Puravaha, Pauraha, Pauravo, Puravaha. Similarly, Vaidegaha, Vaidegaha, Videga. Vaidegaha, Vaidego, Videgaha. All these are Janapada. Janapada Nam Raja. Kaikeyaha, Kaikeyo. Kaikeyaha means it is not Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi is different. Kaikeyaha is Ekasya. That is Janapada Nam Raja. Kaikeyi. Then daughter of Kekaya is Kaikeyi. Okay. So Kekaya is a country. Kekaya becomes Keikeya. Kekayaha. Kekaya is a Pradipadika. Akaranta Shabda. Similarly, Kauravyaha, Kauravyo, Puravaha, Naishadyaha, Naishadyo, Nishadaha, Pandu. So that becomes Pandyaha, Pandyo, Pandavaha iti. Okay. Then this is all these are ang pratyaya. Then there is another pratyaya, an pratyaya. It also happens like this only. An pratyaya by the sutra 4-1, not 4-1, all are 1-4-1-65. I don't think so. By just a copy paste problem. An pratyaya is by 4-1-168. Oh, okay. This is an pratyaya. Not 4-1, even before that. Not 4-1. Okay. There is a sutra before that. 4-1-168. 168 or before that. Yeah, this is the one. Here you can see Dvayanj, Magada, Kalinga, Suramasa. Very specifically, some words are given. 4-1-170 by that sutra. 4-1-170. Because Magada, the words, all these are given in that sutra. Magada, Kalinga, etc. When those words are there, the pratyaya, an pratyaya. You may ask both are same, content is same, with pratyayas are different. That is important. So, yeah, Dvayach, Magada, Kalinga, Suramasa. Suramasa, again, it is Suramasanam, Janapadanam, Raja, Sauramasaha. So, Anpratyaya is added to these words to get the form. Tasya Patyam, Kshatriya, Janapada Shabdat, Anpratyaya Bhavati. Magada, Kalinga, Tata, Suramasa, Yete, Kshatriya Vachinaha, Shabdaha. Okay. Tata Yeshu, Dvau Swarau Staha, Te, Kshatriya Vachina Shabdaha. The words which have two vowels, right, those Pratipadika, Yadi Janapadasya Raja, then Tarki, Janapadasya Namarupena Prayujan Tarki, Tebhyaha Tasya Patyam Arte Anpratyah Bhavati. Don't worry about too much about Adita, just note Anpratyah comes, and this is ordered to the words Magada, Kalinga, etc. by the Sutra 4-1-170. We are not getting into Tadita now, so don't worry about that. So just note these specific words. So therefore, Magadasya Patyam or Magadanam, Janapadanam, Raja iti Magadaha. Yeah. Here I have written Magadaha. Ekavachanam. Suppose if I say Rajanaha, it will become. You have to watch this. Yeah, Raja is Ekavachanam. In the previous one, I have written Rajanaha, therefore Bhagavachanam Panchalaha. But here one, just I wrote Raja. Therefore, Magadaha. Why? Because Prathama Bhakti Ekavachanam, that is Magadaha only. Magadaha, Magadav. What?
Magadaha.
Magadaha. Suppose if we say Rajanaha, then Magadaha. Right? Similarly, Kalinga, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Kalingaha, Kalingaha from Kalinga Shabda, Kalingasya Patyam or Kalinganam Janapadanam, Raja, Kalingaha. So Kalingaha, Kalingau, then
Kalinga.
Kalingaha. The three words are there in the sutra, that's only we are taking. Then Sauramasa, Suramasasya Patyani, Suramasanam Janapadanam, Raja becomes Saura Masaha, Tadita word. Saura Masaha, Saura Masau, then
Suramasaha.
Suramasaha. That's it. This is not just not so bad. Right? Then, so all the Vishesha Shabdas are also done. Okay. Do you have any doubts?
Okay. Only thing, what Tadita Pratyaya has to be added, we should know.
But not required. That is given and that no it from that is. You're not going to derive Tadita Rupam, right?
Yeah.
So Tadita Pratyaya, for some words this Pratyaya should be added, for some words this Pratyaya, so like that, so many things are there. So just note. And Aikshvaka is Nipatyate. So that much is enough. So all the words in the website also we have seen, and I have more examples. So this will. So with this, this Napumsakalinga Prakaranam also done. So all the Prakaranam done. Janta, Pullinga, Srilinga, Napumsakalinga, Haranta, Pullinga, Srilinga, Napumsakalinga. Some Shabdas are there. We'll see. So now we will see Sarvanama Shabda. So Sarvanama Shabda yet to be seen, right? For that, the important sutra is Sarvadini Sarvanamani. That Sarvadi Gana, it's a Gana. A lot of words are there in this Gana. So we need to know these words. We need to know that these words are there in this Gana. Because the words in this Gana undergo certain change, common change. So this I have copied from the website only. I'll explain what it is. So therefore we'll do Sarvanama Shabda. Sarvanama Shabda is, it is Sarvasya Nama, it's a pronoun. Ishwarasya Nama. Ishvara is Sarva. Therefore, Sarvanama is Ishvara. Ishvara. So it's a pronoun in Sanskrit. Okay. Literally standing for any noun. There is no definition as such for the word Sarvanama, but the words are called Sarvanama by the Pani Maharishi, by the Sutra, Sarvadini, Sarvanamani. Just a name given to the list of words in the Gana, Sarvadigana, which in turn refers to Sarvadigana in the Gana Pata. So none of the words enumerated as Sarvanama can be treated as pronouns when they stand for a proper noun. You can note, okay. When they are stand as a proper noun, then you cannot treat it as a pronoun. Understand? It is translated as pronoun, but none of the words enumerated as Sarvanama can be treated as pronouns when they stand for a proper noun. So that you have to note. When it is a proper noun, then it is not a noun. Then the declension would be different. Okay. Now let us see the Gana. So let us see the Sutra. Sarvadini Sarvanamani. Sarvadini is a compound. It's Bahuri Samasa. Sarvadini, Sarvaha Adi, Adihi, Yeshamte becomes Sarvadini. That which begins with Sarva Shabda. So from the name of the Gana itself, we know that Gana beginning with the word Sarva. They are called Sarvanamani. Sarvanama Sangikani Bhavanti. So it's a Bhagavadiki compound, Sarvanamani. It is called Tadguna Vijnana Bhagavadiki. Tadguna Vijnana, that is the word Sarva, which is mentioned, the compound is included in the Gana. The Gana is what is referred to by the Bhagavati Samasa. So therefore, Tadguna. We'll see that what is Tadguna. Samvijnana Bhagavati later. It's a type of Bhagavati. Just a note, Bhagavati compound. Then simple vritti. Translation, I thought of writing, not required. Sarvadini Shabda Swarupani Sarvanama Sangikani Sivu. Simple vritti. Sarvadigane Vidyamananam Shabdanam Sarvanama Sangya Bhavati. So Vyakarna Shastre Varnanam Shabdanam Lagurupe Nirdeshatam Kashchana Sangyaha Nirdishtaha Santi to refer to some words, letters they have used some easy reference. Use some sanya. Etasu Anitama Asti Sarvanama iti sanya. One more sanya is Sarvanama sanya. Sarvadini Sarvanamani by the Sutra iti Asmat Sutra Arabhya Antaram Bhagir Yopasam Samvyana Yoga 1136. This is sanya is defined in the first chapter. We know very well. Right? So first chapter and second chapter, sanya and paribhasha. So 1127 is Sarvadini Sarvanamani and 1136 is Bhagir Yoga Pasamjana Yoga. The Yavatsu Dashasu Sutreshu Yam Sanya Patitaha. So now take the Sutra Pata. You will see the Sarvadini going as Anuvritti for going with Anuvritti up to 130, I mean up to 37, up to 40, up to 36, sorry. 36. This is 1127, therefore 36. So therefore they get the sanya Sarvadini Sarvanamani. This sutra is 1127. Sarvadini Sarvanamani. So that goes as Anuvritti Sarvanamani up to 36. Bhagir Antaram Bhagir Yogopasamgyana. So all these Sarvanama. Sarvanama Shabda. That is what said here. Sarvadini Sarvanamani iti tasmadarabhya. Then Antaram Bhagir Yogopasamgyana Yoga. That is Sutra. So Tavat Paryantam Yavatsu Dashasu Sutreshu Yam Sanya Patita Asti Eteshu Idam Pratamam Sutram. That is first Sutra. Sarvadigana Vidyamanam Shabdanam Anena Sutrena Sarvanama Sanya Bhavati. The words of Sarvadigana are referred to by the name Sarvanama. Sarvanama now you can see Sarvanama in Sanskrit, not exactly as pronoun in English. A lot of non-obvious words like Purva. Purva is Sarvanama Shabda, but it's not a pronoun. In English, it is not a pronoun. In Sanskritam, it is Sarvanama. Therefore, Sarvanama is not a pronoun. Therefore, I said it is not exact translation because all the words in Sarvadigana are not pronouns. They are used as pronouns. So when it is used as a proper noun, that also means some. Then it will not be considered to be Sarvanama. I mean, Sarvanama Sanyaka Shabda. Now, here the Purva, Swa, Dvi, all these are Sarvanama in Sanskrit, but in English it is not the pronoun. So, Sarvadigane Agatya Chaturvimshatihi Shabdaha Dvo Pratyo Tata Trini Gana Sutrani Santi. Chaturvimshatihi means total. How many are there?
24.
24 words are there, and 2 pratyas and 3 Gana Sutras are there in the Sarvadigana. What are they? The Gana, the words beginning with Sarva. So Sarva, Vishwa, Uba, Ubaya, Datara. Datara is a pratyaya. The word ending with the Satyagraha Tadanta Granam. So Datara, Datama, Anyatara, Itara, Tut, Tva, Nema, Sama, Sima, then Purva, Paradara, Dakshinotara, Padarani. This is a sutra, the Gana Sutram. Yastana, Yastaya, Asangyan. Sutram also it is there. Then Swa, Samagyati, Dhanakya. This also is Sutram. Sutrapata also it is Patitam, Ganasut. And Ganasutram also it is there. Antaram Bhagiryo Yogopasamvyanayogo. Then the tyad, tad, yad, that's what we are going to see to start with. Tat Shabda, Tyad Shabda, etc. So tyad, tad, yad, etad, idam, others, etad, yushmad, yushmad also, or asmad, all those forms we are going to see. Bhavatu. This Bhavatu is different. This is Davatu, right? Bhavatu, Kim, all these things we are going to see. These 24 Shabdas are Sarvadigana, Sarvanama Sangikaha Bhavanti. Each word is taken up and discussed. It's a good introduction. That's why we can just read. One time we're going to read. Sarva, the word, first you take. English translation is all. Ityasmin ete sarva shabdaha sarvanama sangyam svikaroti. Asya shabdasya trishu vachaneshu rupani bhavitum arganti. So defining all the three lingas. So ekavachane dvivachane cha samuha sankhya nirdeshatam prayogaha. समुदायस्य संख्यां दर्शयितुं सर्वशब्दः एकवचने द्विवचने वा प्रयोक्तुं शक्यते यथा सर्वं द्वित्वं विकल्प्यते इति वाक्ये द्वित्वप्रकरणस्य सर्वे नियमाः विकल्पेन भवन्ति इति आशयः अस्ति तत्र द्वित्वमिति शब्दः द्वित्वप्रकरणस्य सूत्राणां समूहस्य निर्देशं करोति अस्य समूहस्य एकसंज्ञात्वं सर्वशब्दे अपि आरोप्यते अतः सर्वशब्दस्य एकवचने प्रयोगः. Okay, sarva shabda, it is used in ekavachana, but sarvam dvitvam. Dvitvam iti dvitva prakaranasya sutranam. All the sutras are indicated by the word dvitva prakaranas sutra, but ekavachane, because it is used collectively. Therefore, sarva shabda is used in ekavachanam. Sarvam dvitvam vikalpyate. Just telling the usage. This is all usage possible. Evameva sarvav is dvivachanam. Sarvav subanta dinganto. Subanta samugha pratyaya. Dinganto samugha pratyaya. But collectively, when they are used as referring as a singular, here it is subanta dinganto, therefore dual, therefore sarvav. Padasanyako bhavantaha asmin vakye subanta ityanena subanta shabdanam samugaha. Similarly, tatacha tingantah iti shabdena tinganta shabdanam samugah nirdishyate. Ataha samugasya vivachanam sarva shabde aropya. Here samugah subandha tinganto iti dvivachanam. Therefore, sarva shabde aropya sarva viti vivachanasya prayogah sadhuttam prapnoti. This ayam nirdeshaha Anudbhuta Avayava Samudaya Nirdesha iti namna nyayate. This is by the name, it is known. It's a name. Anudbhuta Avayava Samudaya Nirdeshaha. Saha Samudaya Nirdeshaha Yatra Avayavaha na Udbhutaha iti Ashayaha. So not the Avayava, but it is Samudaya Nirdeshaha Bhavati. Spashtarupena. Nirdishtaha Bhavanti. Sarvaha dvandvaha vibhashaya ekavad aham sarvasya hrisannivishta in Gita sarvayoho jasashoho aushadesha bhavati etadashani vakyani api evam eva jnayani. All these words have to be understood. It refers to a collection of things but used in singular and dual. That is why in the beginning itself we said darshayitam ekavachane dvivachane va prayoktam shakyate. Then Bhagavachane vastu sanya nirdeshartam. Numbers, number of things. Vastunaha sanyam darshayitum sarva shabdaha Bhagavachane prayujyatam. Not prayujyate. Etadrishaha prayogaha bhashayam prachuraha. There are many. Ita sarve pratyayaha, all the pratyas. Bhagavacham, therefore sarve. Pratyaya digare santi. Nattvasya sarvani sutrani. All the sutras undergoing natvam. It is there in the 8-4 section. There are about 36 or 35 sutras are there. Ashtamadhyaye vidyante. Atra vidyamanaha sarva shabdaha udbhuta avayava samudaya nirdeshaha amna jnayate. Taga samudaya nirdeshaha. Okay, same thing. Then Sarva Shabda Rupani, Pullinga Rupa, Bhagavachan will be Sarve, Sarvaga Sarva, Sarve. Same like Sarva is Sakaranta Shabda, same like Rama Shabda, except Chaturthi and all will have forms which are different. Sarvena like Ramena, then Sarvasmai. Then Sarvaya is same as Ramaya. Panchami is Sarvasmat, then Sarvasya also same as Rama, then Sarvesham, Shashti Bhagavachanam. Saptami is Sarvasmin, whereas Rama is Rame. So all other forms are same as Rama Shabda. So we are going to see how these forms come for Saranama Shabda. In Strilinga, similarly Strilinga also, you can take it as like Rama Shabda. Sarva, Strilinga, it is Akarantaha, Strilinga, Sarva Shabda, Sarva, Sarve, Sarvaha. So Sarvasyai, Sarvasyaha, Sarvasam, Sarvasyam. Only these four places, they are different, otherwise it is like Rama Shabda. In the Pumsakalinga, it is Sarvam, Sarve, Sarvani. There also we have Shashti, Sarva, like Pullinga, wherever Pullinga forms are different, that alone. Other forms are same. It's like Pala Shabda, you can take. This is Sarva Shabda. Then Vishwa. Vishwa has got many words, many meanings. Vishwa means universe. Vishwa means Eteshu Kevalam Sampurnam Sakalam Ityasmin Ete Vishwa Shabdaha Sarva Nama Sanya Sanyam Prapnoti. Vishwa is complete. All. That meaning. Ataha Asmin Arte Ase Rupani Sarva Shabda Sadasha Rupani Eva Bhavanti. Therefore Vishwaha Sarvaha Sarva Sarve Pullinge Vishwaha Vishwa Vishwe. Vishwe Devaha. Vishwe Devaha is all the Deva. Prakiritaha iti Vishnu Purane Nirdesha Vartate. Atra Vishwe Devaha iti Asya Sarve Devaha iti Asya Asti. Anyesha Arteshu. Suppose Vishwa means Jagat. That's another meaning. Vishwa Jagat Prativi. Vishnu Hanama Kashana Parinama Vedaha Adishu Arteshu. Then Vishwa Shabdasya. It will not get Sarvanama Sanya. Then it will be like Rama Shabda. Vishwaha Vishwa Vishwaha. Tasya Rupani Deva Shabda Sadashani Eva Bhavanti. So Vishwa in the sense of all will be like Sarva Shabda. The forms are different. Then Uba. Uba means both. Uba, Ubaya, both are there. Uba, iti asmin arte yugarasya nirdesham kartum. Sarvanama sanya bhavati. Asya sabdasya trishu lingeshu dvivachanasya rupani iti. So here you can see the Ubaya. With this word also it is there in the Shabdamaji. All these words are there. So here Uba means it's denotes a pair. Yugalasya nirdesham kartum. Denotes a pair. Yata pullinge ubau ubabhyam bayoho. So therefore it is dvivachan. Asya shabdasya trisha lingeshu kevalam dvivachanasya rupani eva. All the three lingas are there only in dvivachan. This shabda manjari you can see later. So ubabhyam. Okay, then Bhagavad Gita. Prakritim purusham chaiva vidyanadi ubhau api. Ubhau, the word usage is there. Then ubaya. Ubaya has got, ubaya will be in ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bhagavachanam. That's the difference. So uba referring to a pair, therefore it will be dvivachanam. It can be declined in all the genders. Whereas ubaya iti shabdaha, ubat, udataha nityam iti, by that sutra, etadita pratyaya, taya pratyaya is added. And this shabda is trishalingeshu, ekavachane, bhagavachane, cha, chakarat, and of course it dvivachanam also. Right? Trishalingeshu, ekavachane, not dvivachanam, sorry. Ubaya is, you will see the Shabdamanjari, Ubaya is the center of dvivachanam.
Dvivachana would be Ubha only, not
Ubaya is both. Therefore, ekavachanam, dvivachanam only, not dvivachanam. Because it has a meaning of Ubaya itself too. So we don't have. It is given in the beginning itself. Ekaha. Shesha Shabda. I think Sarva Shabda before. Sarvani, Sarvanamani. Yeah, here it is. So, Ubha, it is only Dvivachanam in all the linga, and Ubhaya is only Ekavachanam Dvivachanam. That's a Dvivachanam Nasti. Footnote is given, I think. The word in all genders is not using dual form at all. Okay. You don't have dual form of this. That's why the Ekavachana Bhagavachane Chavavati. Not Chakara, the Dvivachana. Okay. Ekavachana and Bhagavachana. Okay. Ekavachana Abhay Shabdaha. That which has two padov avayava yasya. In this meaning it is used. Ubayaha manihi. Saha manihi yasya bhagadvayam vartate. They dwell with two parts. Bhagavachane Abhay Shabdaha dau rashi samudayasya avayav. Two subgroups of a group. Asmin arte prayujyate yata ubaye deva manushyaha. Both deva and the manushya. And it's a group, therefore Bhagavachana. Bhagavachane. Ubaye. Ekasya ganasya dau rashau. Devanam Pratamaha Rashihi, Manusyanam Dvitiya Rashi, but referring to the Samudaya for Ubaye iti Bhagavachanam. So Ubayaha Ubaye. Asya Shabda Rupani. Okay, this also will be like Sarvanama Shabda, Sarva Shabda. Ita Sarvaha Sarve, Bhagavachanam is Sarve. Similarly here also Ubayaha Ubaye. Then Dattara Dattama, these are Pratyaya. Dit Pratyaya. Dito Samatya, T Lopa happens. Dattara Dattamav. These are Tadita Pratyaya. Dattara Pratyaya Upadeshika Swarupam Dattarach. Chakara is it. And Takara also, of course, it. Therefore, Itara you love. So, Dattama you love, Itama. So, Dattamach is the Pratyaya, Dattarach is the Pratyaya. Kim Yatado Nirdharane, Dayoho Ekasya Dattarach. This is a sutra. Okay. Kim Yat Tadoho Nirdharane. So, Kim Pratyaya. Kim Pratipadikam, then Yat, then Tat. So, Nirdharane, in ascertaining, Dvayoho Ekasya, one among the two. In that sense, this Pratyaya is added, Dattaracha. Similarly, Bhagavachanam. In Bhagavachanam, we have this Jati Pariprashne, Dattamacha. We have seen this Jati Pariprashne. Oh, Jati Pariprashne. Samasa, I think we saw something. Okay. So 5393. Anayoga Sutrayogo, Yeto Pratyo, this Dattarach Dattamach, Kim with the Shabda Kim, Yet Tat, Yetebyaha, Tribyaha, Shabdebyaha Vidiyate. Similarly, Tatacha, Ekacha, Racham, Yeto, Eka Shabda Dapi Vidiyate. Ataha Yetayogo Prayogena, Agatya, Ashto Shabdaha Jayante. Therefore, Kim, Yet Tat, and this Eka, how many are the two pratyas? So for 2 into 4, 8. What are they? Katara, Katama, Katara, Katama, Yatara, Yatama, Tatara, Tatama, Ekatara, Ekatama. All these Shabdas will get Sanya, Tarunama Shabda. Yadipi Gane, Datara, Datama, iti Pratyo Nirdeshak, Yatatapi, Sarvanama Sanyatu, Pratyantana Bhavati Nagi, Pratyantana Bhavati Nagi Pratyo. Because Pratyagara is Adantagara. Therefore, referring to the words which have this Pratyaya. Though the word Pratyayas are mentioned, but this Sarvanama Shabda is for the Pratyantana. Tatapi Sarvanama Sanyatu Pratyantana. For the words ending with the Pratyaya only, this Sanya is ordered. So Kataraha, Dvabhyam Kaha, Katamaha, Anekebhyaha Kaha, Yataraha, Dvabhyam Yaha, Anekebhyaha Yaha, Dvabhyam Saha, Anekebhyaha Saha, Dvabhyam Ekaha, Anekebhyaha Ekaha. Etesham Sarvesham Napamsakalinge Pratham Ekavachanasya Dvitiya Ekavachana Rupe. It will be like Adra Datradibhyaha Panchabhyaha Ityanena Ampratyaho. This Adesha will come. You'll see that 7125. Similarly Katarat. Therefore you get the form Katarat Katamat. यतरत् यतमत् एतादृश रूपं जायते. अन्यानि रूपाणि same like sarva shabda. We will see this shabda forms later. Similarly, anya is another sarvanama shabda, which is the meaning of paraha. Asminarte prayujyate. This rupam also like Trishulingeshu Vachaneshu cha Tatra Shabda Rupani Bhavanti. Similarly, Napumsakalinga Pratama Dutiya Yoho Ekavachanasya Rupam Tatra Shabda Rupam Tatra Shabda Sadrusham Anyat Bhavati. Then Anyatara is Adva. Dayoho Ekaha. This meaning Anyatara. This Shabda is, by seeing the form, you can say Tara Pratyaya. Tara Pratyantaha Nasti. It is Anyatara is Anitama is. This is Tara is not Anitara Pratyanta, but Idam Avyutpannam Pratipadikam Asti. You can know. This is not a derived one. By seeing this, you may think Tara Pratyaya, but it is not. Avyutpannam Pratipadikam. You cannot give etymological derivation for this. This Shabda also in all the three linga, Trishuvachneshu, same like Katara Shabda. And Napumsakalinga is like Katara Shabda Sadrisham, Anyatarati. Fine. Then Anyatamaha, there is another Anyatamaha. This is also Anekeshu Eka. This is also Avyutpannam Pratipadikam. Avyutpannam means it is not Vyutpanna, it is not derived one. But there is another Anyatama Shabda, is Sarvana. Parantu, Anyatama Shabda Sarvanama Sangyana Bhavat. Ataha Asya Rupani to Rama Shabdavat Bhavanti. Why? Because this is not included in this Gana. Therefore, it doesn't get the Sanya Sarvanama Sanya. Then Itaraha, Binnaha Ityarte, Itra Shabdasya, Prayoga Bhavati. Ayam Shabdaha, here also, Tara is not. Tara Pratyaya, Avyutpannam Pratipadikam. So this is also like Katara Shabda. And Napumsakalinga will be like Katara. Then Twat. This also Twat is, Itara is Akara, Twat is Takara, Alanta Shabda. Twat also in the sense of Binna, different. So because Takaranta, therefore Alanta Shabda, Pullinga Shabda, Marut Shabdavat. Srilinge, Sari Shabdavat, Napumsakalinge, Jagat. Then Twa. Twa is also different. Twa means not Tvam. Tvam, the word comes from Yushmat. Yushmat undergoes a complete change with Tvam. Here Twa is Akaranta Shabda, the meaning is Binnaha Tyartaha. This you will see in the Veda. And the form will be like Sarva Shabda. The Nema is off. Ardham iti. Nema iti. The Shabda is like again Sarvanama Shabda. Nemaha Nemo, Neme iti. Arjunasya ime bhanaha, Neme bhanaha shikandinaha. In Mahabharata it is there. Asya Neme bhanaha ityukte Ardha Sanyakaha bhanaha ityartaha. Asitaha tu Neme ityasya na ime Sadichedam kurutva na ime ityapi arthavidhanam bhavitum argati. That is also possible. Gunasandhina plus ime. In this context, in Mahabharata, for this sloka, na ime bhanaha, that Sadichedam kurutva api bhavitum arthavidhanam bhavitum argati. But if we take it as Neme as a word, Neme bhagavachanam, Neme bhanaha, means Artha Sanyakaha bhanaha ityartaha. So Sama Shabdaha, all. So Anyeshu Arteshu, Sama has got other meaning. Samanaha Tulyaha, in that it will not get the Sanya Sarvanama, only in the sense of all. So this is also like Sarvanama Shabda. Sarvesham, Samesham Swagatam Atra. All of you, all are welcome. Samesham, so referring to all. Sarvesham Swagatam iti Asheha. Then Paninihi Yata Sankhya Manudesh Samana. Here also Sama is there. What is Samana? Prayogamiti. Here Sama is Tulyarthe. Therefore, here it will not get the Sanya Sarvanama Shabda. This is a counter example. You can understand 1310. So here it is not Sarvanama Sanya. Only when it is in sense of all we can use. But here it is Tulyarthe Samana. Then Sima is another Shabda, which means Sarvamiti. This also like Sarva Shabda. Then the 14th one. But this is Sutram also. Sutram also is a Purva, Para, Vara, Dakshina, Uttara, Para, Aparada, Vyavastayam, Asanyayam. All these 7 Shabda, Purva, Para, Vara, Dakshina, Uttara, Aparadara, Saptanam, Shabdanam, Vyavasta, Asmin, Arte, Vyavasta iti, Vyavasta Asmin Arte, Sanya Bhinna Rupena Prayog Kriyate Chet. Then it will get the Sanya Sarvanam. What is that Vyavasta? Swa Abhideya Apeksha Apekshavadi Niyamaha. Vyavasta iti uchyate. Samanya Bhashayam asya arthahayam Purva Paradaya Shabdaha yada Abadhim Maryadam Dasyayanti Tada eva Tesham Asmin Gane Sama Veshaha Bhavati. You can see the meaning. The words in Purva and Para, they are considered to be Sarvanama only when they denote Maryada. Avadi. Avadi is limit. Swa Abhideya Apeksha Avadi Niyamaha. When they denote some limit. Yam Maryada Trivida Bhavati. There are 3 boundary, 3 limits. Sthala Maryada, Kala Maryada, Dik Maryada. So Maryada, that is in terms, Sthala Maryada in terms of space, Kala in terms of time, and Dik in terms of direction. So for example, if you take Kashi Purva, iti uchyate. Kashi Purva is Sthala Maryada. Kashi, de Pradeshasya Sthala Maryada ka atra Purva Shabdasya Stalasya Vadim Darshayati. Therefore, Sarvanama Sanya. Similarly, Raghu Purvaha iti uchyate. Kasmat Purvaha Raghoho Kala Maryada. Before Raghu. Therefore, here also it is Sarvanama Sanya. Suryaha Purvasmad Udeti. Here it is Disha. Purvasmad, direction. So therefore Sarvanama Sanya. So in this meaning, Maryada, that is what Vyavastha is. Swa Abhideya Apeksha Avadi Niyamaha Vyavastha iti uchyate. Therefore, in that Vyavastha, Etesham Saptanam Shabdanam Vyavastha Asmin Arte Sanya Bhinna Rupena Prayoga Kriyate Chet. Then it gets Sarvanama Sanya. Then it's being counted. For example, further he says, that's only Dakshina. Dakshina Murti. Dakshinascha, so Murti, that is one thing. But Dakshina also has meaning, is expert. Dakshinascha, Dakshina Bhimukha Murti, that is one way of looking at the word. Dakshinascha, so Amurtischa. Dakshina means he is expert, skilled. So there, which Kushalaha iti Kashana Arthaha asti. But in this sense, it is not Sarvanama Sanya. So therefore, Apicha, Vyavastayam Satyam, Sanya Rupena Prayujamana. If it is used in the denoting a name, then also it will not be Sarvanama Sanya. Therefore, it should be Kala Maryada, Desha Maryada, and Dik Maryada. Sanya Bhinna Rupena Prayujate Chedapi, Chedeva, Sarvanama Sanyam Prapnoti. Otherwise, no. Okay, Ta Purva Shabdas, one is Dakshina also. Similarly, other words. Uttaraha, Kuravaha. Uttara Shabda, Kaschana Pradeshasya Sanya Rupena, Riktah Asti. Sumeru Parvatasya, Uttaradeshi Vidyamana, Kuruna Vishe, Upijamana Sanya. Therefore, here, Sanya Rupena Prayujate. Therefore, it will not get the Sanya Sarvanama. If it is used Sanya Rupena, then it will not get Sarvanama Shabda. So these 6 words, when it is used, Avadi, denoting the Avadi, not denoting any name, then they get the Sanya Sarvanama. If it is a Sarvanama Shabda, then it can be declined like Sarva Shabda. Okay. Kevalam Pullingasya Pratama Bhagavatanasya Rupam Vikalpena Rama Shabdavat. Yes, Pura Shabda, you can see, you will have 2 forms. Purvaha, Purva, Purve, and another form is Purvaha. Pratama Bhakti Bhagavachanam only we have option. Vikalpena Rama Shabdavat Bhavanti. Other forms are like same as Sarva Shabda one. So if you know Sarva Shabda, all the forms are known. But only thing is, we have Bhagavachanam, we have Prathama Vibhakti Bhagavachanam, we have optional. Then Purva Para Avara Dakshinottara Pada. This is another. The Kanasutra. Sutram also is there. The Pratak Sutram Ashtabhyayam Vidyate. Anena Sutrena Purvadi Shabdana just Pratyaya Pare, just coming as anurti for the Sutra. Then Sarvanama Sanya is Vikalpena Nishedaha Bhavat. Option it is negated. Asya Palantu Pullinga Rupaya Vidrishete Atayeva just Pratyaya Pare Rupani Vikalpena Rama Shabda. Just for the Purva Shabda. Okay, Purva will have Vikalpena. That is Vikalpena just Pratyaha Nishedaha Bhavati. Purvadinam Shabdanam just Pratyaya Pare. Sorry, Vikalpena just Pratyaya comes just Pratyaya. And Sarvanama Sanya is Vikalpa. So if it is Sarvanama Sanya is ordained, then Purve Bhagavachana Rupam. If it is not ordained, it is like Rama Shabda, Purvaha, Ata Ramaha. So Purvaha, Purve, when Purva enjoys Sarvanama Sanya, when it is Vikalpyate, then it is like Rama Shabda, Purvaha. We'll see all those things later. Then Samagyati Dhanakyanam. So here, Jnati means Sambandha, relation. So Anena Ganena Sutrena Swashabdasya Jnatihi Tata Dhanam Eto Artha Vihaya. Accepting Swa has got the meaning of Jnati, relation, Dhanam, wealth, etc. So accepting the meaning in any other meaning. That's why Swa, Swam, Ajnati Dhana, Akyaya. Other than in this meaning, it will get Sarvanama Sanya. Jnatihi, Jnati relation, Dhanam, wealth, Eta Vigaya Swa Shabdasya, Itakapi Dvo Artho Saha. That is Swa is oneself, Swayam. So Etayoha Artayoho, Asya Shabdasya, Sarvanama Sanya Bhavati. So Swa in the meaning of Swayam oneself, Asminate Swa Shabdasya, Sarvanama Sanya. Similarly, Atmiya, in that meaning also, Swasya Ityartaha, Atmiyaha. So here also Sarvanama Sanya. Pullinga Bhagavachana, here also we have optionally two forms, Swaha, Swau, Sve, or Swaha. Okay. Here also, Prathama Bhakti Bhagavachana Rupam, we have Vikalpena Sarvanama Sanya Bhavati, therefore two forms. Then next Gana Sutra, Antar Bhagir Yogo Pasamvyana Yogo. Here Antar Shabda, Bhagir Yogaha. Bhagir Yogaha means located outside. Tatacha Upasankhyanam. Bhagir Yogo Pasankhyanam, Eta Yogo, Artha Yogo. In this meaning, it gets Sarvanama Sanya. Bhagir Yogaha is outside, therefore Bhikshuka Nagarat Bhagihi. Antaraha, Rasati, Sarvanama Sanya. Saha Antaram, Antarvastram, garments, undergarment, underwear. Antaram dharayati. In that meaning also it is Sarvanama Sanya. Okay. Ubayatra Antara Shabdasya Sarvanama Sanya. In other meaning, it will not enjoy Sarvanama Sanya. Okay. Then skip all those things. Let's see. In this Kim Yad Tyad Tad Yetat Idam. All this. Kim, you know, it is Prashnavachaka Shabda. Kim Kimakurvata Sanjaya. Kimakurvata Sanjaya. Yat is Anishchaya Vachaka Sarvanama Shabda. Which, what, whichever, whatever, that is. Yada Yatyat Acharati Shreshtaha Tattadeve Tarojanaha. Then Tyad Tad others. We know what this is referring to. The things which are, based on the closeness. Tatyad Tad others. Etesham Trayanam Samanya Artaha is Tat only. Evameva Idam Etat Dayoha Api Artaha Etat. Parantu Arthasya Sukshmata Vishesha Rupena Nyatavya. Tadittam. What is that? That is Tyad Tada Etat Tayoga Tada Eva Bhavati Yada Parokshamasti. We know we have seen. Tat Shabda referring, it is used to refer to objects which are far away. One shloka also we saw. What is that shloka? Adastastu. Samipa Taravati Yetado Rupam. I forgot that. The beginning. All in the beginning. Beginning we saw. Tat Shabda, Etat Shabda, Adas Shabda, Idam Shabda. Idamastu Sannikrishtam. Idamastu Sannikrishtam. Then etad is samipataravarti, then if it is para, then we use the word tat shabda. So the tad is used to tad and etad. They are used to indicate an object which is not in front of eyes. This sets a shloka. The shloka is then the Shabda Manjari. When we use etad, tad, in the beginning we saw this, but I forgot the shloka. Once upon a time it was in the memory. Now it is. This is shloka. Idamasto sannikrishtam. Yeah, idamasto sannikrishtam. Samipataravarti etadorup. Adamasto viprakrishtam. Taditi parokshi vijnaniyat. So in this we can add tid also. Then other shabda is used when the object is in front of eyes, but it is far away. That's why asavadityaha sandhyavandana we say. Asavadityaha brahmevakamasmi. Idam shabdasya indicate an object which is very close, but not very close. If it is very close, then etat shabda. Idamastu sannikrishte. Samipitaravarti etadorupam. Adasastu viprakrishtam. Taditi paroksha vijaniya. Tat shabda used to refer to things which are far away, not in front of eyes. The person is, a thing is somewhere else. But we use that saha also, that which is not, which is far away. Saha adityaha, the language it is used. Then eka, the word eka also, it's got many meanings. One is of them meaning, ekaha anyarte pradhanecha. Pratame kevale tata, this is from Amar Kosha. Sadharane samane alpe, sankyancha priyujyate. So eka shabda has got all this meaning. Eka iti shabda anya pradhana pratama kevala sadharana samana alpa then sankhya number. In all this meaning, it is sarvanama sanya bhavati. Then dvi also sanya vachi shabda. So this also gets this only in dvi vachanam we know. Then ishma then asma shabda. We will see that. Ishma is you, asma is right. Okay. Then bhavatu. This also sarvanama sanya. This bhavatu is bhavan bhavanto. That meaning. Bhavan is derived from bhavatu, not from bhavat. Shatranta bhavat. Bhavat is bhavan bhavanto bhavantaha. Bhavantam bhavanto bhavataha. But bhavatu is, who is it letter? Bhavat. Bhavan bhavanto bhavantaha. That is also sarvanama shabda. When we use bhavat, then we use prathama purusha only. We know. Bhavan asti, with respect. Bhavan gacchati. Okay. All this is this. Therefore, total how many words are there? This is what we are going to see. This is what we are going to see. That is in 24 plus the words which are listed in the Gana Sutra plus this Dabbatu, Tatra Pratyanta Shabda, everything put together. 41. Now there's something called Tyadadi Gana. That is important. Tyadadi Gana. So here, where is Tyad in this list? This is in the order. Okay. This is the list of words here. It's in the order. So don't change the order. Now, Tyadadi Nam Aha, Sutra is very important. So we should know what Tyadadi is. So starting from Tyad and all the words, not all the words, starting from Tyad up to, I think, the 8 words, they belong to Tyadadi Antargana, Tyadadi Gana. So Tyad, Tad, Etad, Idam, others, Ekad, the 8 words are there. These are referred to by the Tyadadi Gana. They are put under subgroup Tyadadi Gana. Kechana Vyakaranaha, they also include other words also. In fact, they include up to the end, up to the Kim. Okay. Now, why this is important? Because the first Shabda itself, we are going to see the application of the Sutra. Tyadinam Aha, the Sanya Pradesha. The words Tyadadi will get the Adesha, Tyadinam Aha, Adesha. So we will see. So Tyadadi Gana is an Antargana, you know. So this, finally, therefore, this is what you have to understand. This 41 Saranama Shabda. Within the Saranama Shabda, we have a subgroup Tyadadi Gana. And Teradigana, when the word is Teradigana, then we have to apply specific rule. It's like here, given here. Okay, I think let's stop here. We'll, okay, this is explaining more things goes. We'll get into the Shabda directly next class. So we'll stop here. Okay. Sarvanama Shabda is our next topic. And Friday class not there. Monday also I'm not there. Friday I'm traveling. And Monday only I'll be returning, so no class. So we will meet on Friday. Sorry, what is that? We will meet on next week Friday. This week Friday we don't have class. Monday also no class. So next week Friday we will meet. Next week Friday means next week Friday. Okay. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So you have enough time to revise. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Yes, Ji.
Yes,
Dhanyavad.
Ji. Dhanyavad.
धन्यवाद स्वामी जी।